Shout out to everybody in the building. Empress Jenna is in the building, guys. I have to reset this. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. The setting wasn't setting. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody watching this on the replay. If you hit the like button, thank you. If you want to wait till the end, thank you. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Gigi. Hello, Nightbot. Hello, hello. I wanted to talk about pretty privilege. It's a thing that a lot of people don't talk about because they don't really have it. Pretty privilege is not something that comes with a color. It actually comes with this thing called beauty. Good morning, Grandma Love. If you guys could share out my video, I'd appreciate it. It's the button down from the dislike button. Yeah, actually, the share button. And if you share it, copy the link, put it on your community wall, others can see it. So I wanted to talk about basically a TikTok video that a good friend, Gigi, brought to my attention and said, hey, take a look at this clip and see what you think about it. And I did, of course, because I'm nosy. And so is Wonderlanders. Shout out to everybody being nosy. Thank you, Supra, for being here. I appreciate you. We're going to talk about pretty privilege. We're going to watch a video. We're going to watch a couple little videos, and I want to hear what you guys have to say about it. Is pretty privilege, is it real? Do you believe that others are afraid of it because they can't admit that they're jealous that they don't have it? Because a lot of biracial people have pretty privilege. Just saying. Just saying. A lot of redheads have pretty privilege. A lot of blondes with blue eyes have pretty privilege. You know who has really pretty privilege? The chocolate women that actually are just so sexy with their smiles. So to me, I have my own opinion on pretty privilege, right? We're going to watch some videos to see if some of us don't really real that it's real. Some have jealousy over it. Some didn't even know that they had it. And some just don't have it. Good morning, good afternoon, and thank you for being here, guys. Hi, Spill It Girl. Thank you for being here. We're going to talk about pretty privilege. It doesn't matter how old we are, how young you are, what size you are. There is something in this pretty privilege that you get levels to it. There are so many levels to it. Pretty privilege, you may well just get a door open for you. You may just get a couple smiles. You may get a couple people looking at your outfit. But when the level of pretty privilege, actually people buy you cars, people give out bank account numbers, people just hand over thousands of dollars. I think that's a different level. So if you guys know, we're free to open about it. I'll open up the church when I'm done. Shout out to Groovy Jimmy. I appreciate him. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to pull this video and I'm going to let you guys watch the... Nope. Let me see. Not that one. Let's see. Because this here... What happened? Okay, there we go. All right. So there was a lady that said she knew this lady, and everybody, thank you, Groovy Jimmy. Everybody says, they never want to admit that that they get certain looks, or, that someone might not be doing something. You don't get high waves. I mean, Everyone can get the door open. You can even be funny and open the door for a sexy man, because a handsome privilege is maybe where you guys would go with that. And if you kind of know what I'm talking about, then you can relate. If you can't relate and you do know what us pretty women get, I got free food last night, but and that's just privilege, I don't know. It's just like, is it the world? Is it the universe? Is it blessing us? Or is there this real pretty privileged thing? When you first look at this beautiful woman right here, do you think that she gets privileges? You should just assume that she does, but some people don't, because they're like, oh no, everybody gets the same. We're all equal. Well, if we were, the world would just be robots, okay? But we're not. Some people can get in more with the eyes, the smile, the way you say honey, thank you, honey. Yeah, there's little maneuvers, right? You've been watching this since Friday, so you definitely probably have something to say, because again, I instantly think, she gets what she wants. I also instantly think some other things too, but I'm going to behave on that thought. We're going to listen.
It is. I said the shit. It's real. I have seen people gravitate.
It's real.
Pretty privilege is real. It is. I said the shit. It's real. I have seen people gravitate towards me, and then all of a sudden, like, compliment me on my eyes, my skin color, my hair, whatever. Right. So it's real. People do actually, I guess, treat me differently because of it.
I like how she said gravitate towards me. 6 likes. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Please hit the like. I like how she said gravitate towards me, because beauty does that. Okay? A beautiful flower, you're going to look right at it. You're going to smile. You're going to be like, oh, wow, that's gorgeous. A dead flower or a limp flower or a flower missing some petals, you're going to be like, what the heck is going on with that? Same thing with women, honey. When you see a beautiful woman, now the internet, we're going to excuse the internet because cameras do things to people, makeup, lighting. We're not going there. We're talking about full force in the face, looking at you. Yes, she is totally right on that.
Now, because of it, the different treatment is not always good. Okay.
That part.
Sometimes the treatment is negative and it's bad. So because of the color of my skin, because of the color of my eyes, because of my hair texture, I get hated on.
Let's go.
So I need you people.
Let's go. Did y'all hear what she said? The color of her skin, the color of her eyes, the color, and the way her hair is, she gets hated on. And who you think hates on it? Because it's pretty. It's pretty on anybody else. Anybody else can have it. You can have a light-skinned girl over there with some nice hair, and she got a nice little, frame. She look good with that light skin. How come a white woman with them blue eyes looks gorgeous with them eyes? But all of a sudden, when it's put together on a black person, biracial, we'll say biracial, right? Because she's both. All of a sudden, it's bad. How? When you got curly hair like this and you black, it's cute when you're black. So how is it different for us biracial people that she's put together nicely, but yet they're hating on it? I used to think they had problems with themselves. I never said, you wish you could have these eyes. I never said you wish you could have this baby doll flowing hair. I never said you wish your skin was so soft like this and caramel and change color perfectly in the sun. I never said none of that, nor did I even look at nobody and say that. But I just knew all my life I was pretty. Even when I was an ugly duckling, I turned into a great swan. So I think those ugly duckling moments were maybe the evolution of beauty. Maybe beauty has to start out all awkward looking and then bam, it's just a statue of gorgeousness. We'll try to figure that out together, maybe. People act like old people don't still get attention. Right. She must be popular among her age group. That's a good point, Gigi, because even though I'm 47, right, I'm closer to 50, right? So I'm really up there with the 50-year-olds. When a 40, like you, sister, you're still in the early 40s. So there's no like, I'm almost 50. Like, so there is a gap right there in these ages on everybody. Think about it. 27's closer to 30. They're not closer to the teen. Same thing with the 30. And I think in our mind, right? We're looking at the way we look to the group that we're with. So yeah, for her age group, she's looking good. She's looking appropriate. I mean, I've got wrinkles. I'm going to 50. I've got wrinkles. I've got things that are just sagging and hanging on. But you know what? I'm okay with me. And I think the beauty comes within it, inside to the out. The out just magnifies, you know what I mean? Just adds pizzazz because you're inside her character, how she carry herself makes her gorgeous too, period.
Hate on people who are
And I love her
pretty to
glasses.
at least
And she
take
has
into
white teeth.
consideration that we getting it out here. Like we already getting it. We don't need it from you as well. Like for real. Like give us a break.
Give us a break.
I mean, be mad at moms and dad.
Right.
Huh? We
Huh?
didn't do
I
it.
love her.
We didn't ask to be put here to look like this. Okay.
Well,
Whatever we was mixed up with, it's here and we didn't have anything to do with it.
whatever we're mixed up with, we're here and we're dealing with it. Thank you, Dreamy, for being here. You came here right on time. I mean, you could have been anywhere else, you biracial, gorgeous goddess, but you're right here. Okay. Because again, I feel like that's what I get hated on. Like my mother being German, she has red hair, y'all. She has that strawberry beautiful hair. It's strawberry blonde, people. Okay, so it changes color. Okay. Then my mama has like them blue sky eyes. They have the blue and the white, look kind of teal, kind of green. Yeah, and she had long legs. My mama had the long legs, honey. And yeah, she had a big face and big teeth and big, all of the rest of the long stuff. And I love her for that. Yeah, I love her for this big forehead. This awkward alien face that some people try to say, but no, it's not. It's a canvas of gloriness. Okay. That's it. The jaw is just perfect because of my father. The chin is perfect because of my father. Yeah, people. My father had green eyes. He had green eyes. He had like greenish, brownish eyes. You know, the black folks that got like the light brown eyes? Yeah, he had those with the green eyes with curly hair. And it was crazy. It's so sexy. She's very pretty. Laugh lines and all. I don't know why people think perfection equals beauty. Perfectly inflawed is actually the beauty. But the things that come together that others don't understand is unique. So is beauty unique? Is it a special thing that like, are you like, think of the category of the things that you think are pretty, right? And it's unique in some type of way. So if you think about it, everyone can be pretty because they're unique in their own way, but they project that negative nastiness on others and they don't really understand that walking in the pretty privilege, it allows you to help others, you know, walk in it and you lift others up. So I would see her being happy and loving and open when she came into the store, when she was with her friends, you know, but people want to judge what she's saying and she's older. Why are we beating up an older person? It's Miss Brittany to you guys. You can't come around here acting like you're somebody's child. Like we're not doing that. I'm grown. I get to talk to you any type of way. No, we wasn't raised like that. This is someone's mother, someone's grandmother, aunt, as well as other women, right? And so when you're talking to other women and you're beating them up on their looks, is that an insecurity for us? Did you never feel the pretty girl card? Because pretty girls hand out like little tiny half cards to people. Oh, your shirt looks nice today. Oh, I like your hair like that. Oh, I love your shoes. Yeah, that's it right there. Somebody ever said, I love your shoes. They didn't say, oh, you look real good, nice today. Yeah, there's a difference in the words. The real question is, regardless of the color, right? Why do we have to drag and put down older women who come online and talk their ish? I like that because it isn't really about the color, you know. Pretty privilege, excuse me, a lot of p going on. is with anybody. I don't believe there's a color to it, right? So again, she is an older woman, which where people are not respecting, and she's understood the privilege. She's not lying. She's not making this up at this age. This is something that's been with her whole life. So I feel like people, when they're arguing and they're doing all this on the internet, they're trying to get her to feel a different way, trying to make her believe that she has to think the way they did, because they did horrible things. They made fun of this woman. They've actually put up ET pictures and she looks like this, which isn't that what they go to, people? Think about it. Think about it. Why do you think Janet makes the joke, I'm the ugliest woman on the YouTube? Because I totally am not. I have no wig, no weave, no makeup. I'm beautifully inside and out. And a fuck nigga will lie on you just to make themselves feel better. So it is weird behavior, guys, when people aren't acknowledging both sides. You know what I don't like about humans? You look at it one way and you don't look at it the other way. You just don't. And you should. The glass is half empty and half full. I don't care if you think it's only half full or half. It's both. And when you start to open up and really look at both sides of things, they're jealous of this old lady. She looked good at her age, and she's a Black woman. I mean, biracial woman. Let's just be clear. Let's use the right words. And again, a lot of us biracial people get hell. We get hell from both sides. You don't just get it from one. You're not up there making up the lie that you're sitting up there in a cafe and the Caucasians over there just staring at you as if you were like a lost item that was, an antique in an old, antique store. Like, what the heck? You feel weird when people are just staring at you. And like yesterday, the guy could barely speak English. You're so beautiful. That's what he said in English, Supra. You so beautiful. It's the only thing he could say in English, boy. So yeah, there's this ways. Let me read this. Dreamy said, I feel like she was truly ugly. They wouldn't be trying so hard to prove. Yes, this is that they're doing a lot. Oh my God, let me read that again. I feel like if she was truly ugly, they wouldn't be trying so hard to prove she is. They are doing a lot. And they do. They go every day to prove you're ugly, honey. Every day they want to come tell Miss Brittany, hi guys, that I'm ugly. And you could never. I don't know what delusional world you're in, but it's never going to happen. Because that's just what they do. It's a weak tactic that, if you really were ugly and people didn't find you, interesting, they wouldn't come around. They wouldn't bother you. But they do, because they want you to feel the way they feel about themselves. It's just fact. Because again, conceitedness goes a long way. Shallow is different than conceited. Okay. I'm going to need people to know the difference. And being insecure and faking like you're not, people can smell you. It's bad. Anywho, please hit the like. Super said, see, but the thing is, every time a woman gets criticism doesn't mean people are beating up on them. Women can say outlandish things too and relieve backlash. And well, okay. I can agree with you on that, but I can also disagree that, again, you guys aren't sitting there doing that to each other. Women do. Women are very catty. Women are very, nasty. But there's a level when you get doxxed. There's a level when they keep harassing you with pictures, Supra. Like, let's be honest. Let me get back to the commentary so you can feel it, okay? 9 minutes. And you do have to talk through it, but let me not talk so much.
So I was in a public spot a few weeks ago, and there was a gentleman who was talking to me more than he was talking to the other ladies in the room. And
I gotta stop it right there, because if Brittany don't jump in and say every time Brittany come to the stage, I get a hating ass, bitch ass, hoe ass, all of this, because biracial is here, honey. Biracial's here with character, honey. I jump on the stage with pizzazz, darling, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh, it's hey. But yeah, I agree with you, Dreamy. Comparing her to E.T. Oh, I get compared to the Crypt Keeper, an alien, things of that nature. And then they dox me, dox my children, try to go after my deaf son. Like, who talks about disabled people? Like, who would even want to fight a disabled person? You're weak, and they're protected citizens. You can literally go to jail for it. And you're just a weak individual to be like attacking people. That's what I'm saying, Super. Like, you say something and then you get attacked for what you say, and then it goes into you're ugly, you're all these things. Why didn't they just go off of what she said? Because she said pretty privilege ain't for everybody. Everybody don't get it. I don't want anyone in here disrespecting any of the commentary. They can be removed. I ask that you guys read what they're saying. If it's not sticking to the topic, just remove the comment. You don't have to remove the person. If you click the 3 dots, you'll see the word remove. And instead of timing them out or blocking them, just like remove their comment. Thank you. Dreamy said, Gigi, they started acting out once she mentioned her eyes and skin. Well, let me tell you guys, I never cared about what my eyes look like until I had someone tell me one day, and they had hazel eyes. You have better hazel eyes than I do. I said, what? She said, your eyes are so much prettier than mine. And that day I realized that these eyes, these eyes, these eyes will make them mad, Dreamy. You hear me? Man, that's why I got them posted on the back of my community wall. That's why, again, I know they all say Janet's so ugly, but anybody who's met me in real time knows what I really look like. And every freaking day and every freaking night, I wanna freak you, baby. You're so freaking tight. Yeah, Janet's a snack in real time, honey. They'd be wanting to scratch and sniff me, I'll be like, calm down, slow down, back up. I'm not available. And the man be like, are you taking, what's your number? 911, nigga. Yeah, when you're backing it and throwing it and just pushing it. That's what I said. All the things that are said about me on the internet, I don't care anymore. I really don't. If I'm the biracial goddess, beauty of the emperors of the empress, whatever y'all want to say, I don't care. Goddamn right, biracial people are sexy. We are mixed with all types of beautiful things. It's like pouring sugar and all types of goodness into a bowl and stirring it up, and boom, what did you create? Well, thank you, because you won't be in here anymore. You can remove that person. Let her sneaker have a scuff mark as a man, black, and we are damn near crucified for it. So let us have a funny feature, a hairline, for example, jokes. Don't stop coming. Okay, and I said this earlier to Jimmy when I was talking to my beautiful Groovy. He said that we said that when you go out on a date, women, we're looking at your hairline, why your socks, if they're poking out. Like, don't wear white shoes with black socks. Nah, you're out. And definitely your nails, because like we're looking. Now, if you guys are looking at those things, then fine. But don't get mad at us, Super, because we're going to make sure that your goddamn hairline's on point. Nobody wants to be looking across the table with no crooked ass hairline, okay? We're just going to be looking at it sideways. We're going to be like, what the hell was he thinking? And why he got them goddamn socks on? And nigga can't even wear a watch. And his fucking hands is dirty. Like, and you just start going. So don't be mad at us, Super, because that's how we look at things, okay? Yeah, keep track of those people, because I don't want them talking about
unnecessary. Those ladies have been treating me like shit. And it wasn't my fault.
Yes, it
He
is.
was just talking to me. I mean, probably because I was
I'll
confident enough
stop.
to say
I'll
that.
stop it right there. It is our fault because I feel like sometimes I'm too boisterous, sometimes I'm too loud, sometimes I'm just. It's not my fault. Yeah, it is. Maybe not for
Because
her.
I don't know.
I'm a little bit
But
more
they was hate.
eccentric.
And they've been treating me like shit ever since. So y'all be kind. Be kind to us pretty girls. We out here struggling.
I hate to say this, and I don't mean to sound rude, but is this you?
Oh. What
Uh,
does that mean? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Take your fucking hair off before you talk to me, bitch. No. Okay, let me stop down because the black girl will come out in a hot minute. Like, let me get back to the white girl. So, what she said as she was trying to joke on her, that heavy set light skinned lady was her. And do you know what Miss Brittany looks like at 2:30, y'all? Do y'all know I was in a 22? Okay, y'all know what a 22 is with an XL t-shirt. Okay, so now that we're back down to the 10 and the 12, because the 12 is for the, the lady of the behind. How you going back there, girl? Yeah, her. We gotta wear a goddamn 12. But we like a 10 with a medium large shirt. Hey, we get all the outfits in the store. Hey, all them little small, tiny little 5'4", 5'2" women with them little tiny feet get all the shoes. That's just how this works. So for her to pull, I don't know who she is right here, and God help her hairdo, she pulled her big picture, and regardless if she was big or skinny, she still looked good. She looked like a snack with that big old picture. There's a man that would run up her back. What is she talking about?
okay.
Girl.
I'm struggling. I'm really struggling
I'm
here
struggling
to
on your
see
hair,
where the pretty
girl.
privilege is. And so here's the thing.
Get mad at
When
you.
pretty privilege is centered around the male gaze,
The male gaze. No, it's not. Pretty privilege is not. No, it's not. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Supra, was she right? Was she right? Let's rewind it. Let's just push it back a little bit. Jimmy, are you still there? Was she right?
is centered around the male gaze, that's when you become a pick me. Hound you, she's a 50-year-old woman. Hard 50. Work on you, ma'am.
Oh my God, ma'am. You need to slow down on that. She got me a little perspirating on my forehead. Why is my forehead perspirating? What's she trying to say? Slow down on the 50. Girl, I'm almost 50, girl. And I still got it, girl. What's she talking about? I tell people all the time I'm sliding into the 50 door, busting it open. You know how many old raggedy bitches is up there mad because I still look like I'm in my 30s? What is she talking about? Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me do this. Cause you know what? I don't got much time, y'all. I'm only here for a little time, not a long time. I gotta get outside today. It's goddamn 79 degrees outside. Y'all got me messed up if you don't think this light-skinned, pretty, privileged bitch ain't going outside to go get some free shit. I'm going outside to go get some free shit today. I might wear my hair curly, make it look like the Wet and Wavy. Okay? I'm just glistening with a whole bunch of baby oil on today, y'all. I'm gonna be running around with baby oil slapped all over me. They're gonna be like, God damn. Last time I went outside like that, bitch got her a pair of shoes and a shirt and some stretch pants that said Pittsburgh and the Steelers. So yeah, let me read what Super said. Men definitely roast each other, but women roast men, and it's okay. Men can do it to each other, but when we do it to a woman, but we're not allowed. I agree, Supra. I agree. You already know you're allowed. You already know in Wonderland you're allowed. Your opinion matters, sir. I want to say like you're one of the angry twins in Wonderland. One of the little bubbly angry twins. Whoop, 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 whoop. Please give Supra a hug, y'all. Please like and subscribe to his channel. Please click the 3 dots on his name so that you guys can subscribe to his channel. We'll make him happy today. I'm not going to read. I'm just going to tell you, I'm not going to read things that don't have anything to do with the commentary, just so you know. Okay, we will look at the hairline when we stare and laugh like women can't get upset. Yeah, well, look at her hair right here. I mean, come on. You better. She got the nerve to be talking about somebody. But people don't look at themselves. They like be ugly as hell. She don't got no pretty privilege card. She gotta put it on. There's a difference between having the card, walking the card. I'm a walking card. That means I don't have to put on no makeup. I don't have to change my hairdo. I don't gotta do none of that. We're not hiding under no mask. We're not putting on no nails. We're not doing none. We're not putting on the push-up bra. Because half these bitches got saggy titties too, and they put on push-up bras. Yeah, no, I got little A-cup titties. Hey, they shake, they shimmer, they bop and bimmer. Oh, yeah, everything is perfect on this. This is perfection right here. This is what God said when he molded perfection, darling. We're not sweating in the unnecessary places, and we're not making anybody feel unwanted. Beauty, privilege of a beauty means you just watch this. Watch this. Hello.
Empress Janet, what's up, man?
Hello, West. How are you today?
I am mad at you.
Well, join the crowd, darling. There's not a man out here that isn't mad at Janet. How can I assist you today to make you feel better? Would you like to say your complaint or write it in the back chat?
Janet, I wanted you to come to my live when I was ripping somebody who lied on you a new asshole.
You did. You did. You wanted me to come over there in the hood and tie my hair back and put my Jordans on. And you want me to slap some Vaseline on my face so I could get over there and double dutch in on a fuck bitch. I know. But that bitch ain't worth beating up, you know?
No.
She's left with her dirtiness and her stanky coochie, and her pretty privilege card is revoked. She's only got half of one, so we can't be bothered. But so sorry, Wes, that I didn't come to your show. If you'd like to promote your channel, you can put it in the private chat, and I'll slide it down in the chat, and all those lovely ladies down there will just run and see what West is doing.
Definitely, Janet, because I fuck with you. And I was just like, why the fuck would she try to play you with her stinking ass? I heard from more than one person her coochie stinking. She was on drugs. So,
Well, that's what happens. And they get a lot of, you see what happens. I mean, I heard you got booted off the stage yesterday because she likes to go after you. And then when she can't take what you say, then she has you removed. It's not a good fighting tactic in the beef sector. There's no beef over there because they can't really fight because they would use their words, Wes, and she would go back and forth with you like the beefing sector's supposed to. But you hit a little differently, Mr. West. You kind of add truth to it. You went a little fuck shit, you feel me?
mm-hmm.
They can't handle that. So, but yeah, she was told her pussy smelled like mustard, which basically it smells like pneumonia, which basically smells like cat piss, which basically smells like cat litter, which basically means she has a yeast infection, BV, or her pH balance is smelling like hog muck and hot dog water. Yeah. But that's not my show today, Mr. West. So
no.
You forgive me?
Janet, I'm about to go. I'm about to go.
But can you forgive me because you said you were mad at me?
Yes, no. You my dog. I came up for this too. At the end of the day, Empress Janet is not racist because she's been saying that bullshit, and I just came up just to say, I fuck with you. You ain't never said no racist shit. I don't know why she's
trying to pull something from the past when that little fuck nigga came over here. This little tiny boy, little tiny boy. Like these young niggas, they love sniffing under Empress Janet's coochie. You know what I mean? And that little young boy said he wanted to grape me and my daughter. That shit was 4 years ago. That's all she has. So she can't say nothing now. She can't say how she, puts babies in nooses and hangs them and puts them on her wall, talks about dead folks and their babies and shit. She's dirty rat. But no, I love the chocolate, darling. I cape for the chocolate. I'm a biracial woman who will jump out the window for a sexy chocolate black man. Yes, I will. Mm-hmm.
Salute Empress Janet.
Some meals, and I'll suck his dick 3 times a day. Yes, I will. But I won't do a white man. Moving right along. All right. Thank you, guys. That was a commercial break. That's what happens when bitches with the rejection of the pretty privilege card keep coming from me. I gotta throw my head up and act like I'm a victim. Oh my God. A dirty black woman don't like this biracial woman. No, it's not that. It's literally that she wanted a man that I actually had. I gave him away to her. She fucked him over, threw him in jail because she didn't like him anymore. At least I tried to throw him in jail to make him better, but we're not going to talk about that anymore. Moving right along, that person doesn't exist anymore. And please don't put his name in my chat. Please don't bring him up. And please move on from that story. If you need to know the story, Empress Janet never messed with Rob Rack. Moving right along. So, okay. So Supra, you have to hit the link now. You promise you will hit the link so we can hear this. I have to drop the link again. I do apologize if I didn't pin it. I'm sorry. I want to get back to my video here because let's see. Okay, there we go. All right, sorry.
Starts right here.
It's always a subgroup of biracial or biracial presenting people who have this idea in their head that their skin and or eye color or hair texture makes them beautiful beyond belief. I'm talking about be mad at your mom or your dad. Be mad at them for what?
Well, that they slept together and made this gorgeous woman. That's what my mom got in trouble for. In 1978, it was not a good thing for a white woman to go run off with a black man who's making love to your old lady while you were out making. Yeah, no, it wasn't common for a white woman to be doing that. She could be in trouble with her family. My mother got persecuted because my mother stood up. Some of the white women take the biracial baby back over there and they know their family's racist and they know that the baby's going to go through hell, but they just tried to rebel and now the baby has to suffer. So we blaming it on the parents. Yes, we are. I mean, you can't say I picked my parents to get here. How you know? I could have picked 2 Irish parents. I would have been Irish. Gigi said men love playing the victim when women's discussing their issues. Men have the option of getting money. Men can be ugly with money and still get a woman. But women that are ugly with money have to do the same thing. Ugly men have to pay for pretty women. And when an ugly man does get a pretty woman and then they disrespect them, that privilege is gone forever. Ugly men all around the world with money have beautiful women.
It's like, it's never the top models that's saying stuff like this. You don't never see Zendaya come on here and say no foolishness. So I said, you know what? She's older. Maybe when she was younger, she was really a looker, like, and people was really bothering her. And this is the investigation. Ugly by no means. Don't get me twisted. But
right, ugly by no means. She totally looks like a different person. I wouldn't even know if that's her. Is that really her, Gigi? Can we confirm that? Thank you, Jimmy. But can we confirm this? And let's be honest, because Jimmy and Super are men in here, guys. Would you have dated her like this? Would you have dated her the other way? Because I don't know. That doesn't look like the same lady in the eyes. Let me catch up to these comments. Children are the only honest ones when it comes to who is pretty, in my opinion. Thank you, Dreamy. Yes. And all the babies come for me in the store. Oh my goodness. I get babies. I wish I could turn on my camera, y'all. The baby, you know how when a baby like grabs and they like throw their hand out And it's like a high bye, and they're like grabbing. I love when the little babies do that to me. They'd be like, and they wait. And the one little baby the other day, he was like, hi. I was like, hi. And then the parents looked at me. I said, babies know good spirits, because I feel like a baby knows your soul, like a good soul person. Because a good soul person can get in a lot of places. That's what I said. I have a card that's universal. I don't need a white privilege card, a black privilege card, a biracial, a pretty card. I have a universal card, and I'll never share the secret on how I got that, brother. But I can talk to everybody. I can talk to everybody. You understand? And I move. And when I move, I get things done. I get what I want. I get what I want. There is no no. I used to tell people that. Do you hear no? Because I don't hear no. I know how to turn a no to a yes, too, on a sales note. Okay. That's the privilege, baby. So Super said, I agree. She is hard 50. God damn it. He agreed. Groovy Jimmy said, pretty privilege is society-based. True, because what you find in different societies, right? Up in the heavy echelon, the skinny women with little boobies and long hair, they getting them nice men with them nice ass cars. Yeah. And then you go to the hood and look at her. She be having a nice car, the good jewelry, her hair did. She be looking good, and all the women be mad because, damn it. It's like goddamn privilege. Anywhere, men or women, anywhere, this pretty privilege card. I want to call it the handsome card for you guys. But again, I think the person that doesn't commentary, it may have to do a lot of things to get that pretty privilege card. Because remember when I started this out, guys, there are levels to the pretty privilege card. There's literally levels. Sometimes you're only on a level 1. You're only going to get certain things. You're on level 2. But if you're on a level 57,487, you don't even know what they getting up there. They buying these bitches houses.
You want me to believe people were just so treated you just so bad because you was light skinned with green eyes? It's the black girls didn't like me because I had good hair. Okay. You stick to that reasoning.
So I'm not going to deny that pretty privilege does exist, but I just think that it's the wrong messenger. And I feel like she's more so talking about colorism. Like, just because you light skinned with light eyes does not mean that you are just automatically pretty, but a lot of people do think that. And this lady is 50 years old.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What did she just say? I have not met a person with pretty eyes and they ugly everywhere else. What? I may not have D-cup titties, but damn it, if that's all you need. Oh, hell yeah, I'm in the itty bitty committee, honey. I am the goddamn CEO. I've always said that since high school. Yeah, I said that since high school. But I'm in the pretty girls club. I'm not in the mean girls club. I'm in the pretty girls club. We walked around like a click. We clicked our fingers. I'll be sitting at your table this afternoon. So you're gonna do what for me today? You're gonna be yeah, that way. See, it's one thing when you ask. Okay, that's another level to a pretty privilege. I don't ask. Okay, I tell you what we're going to do. That's how it works. If you don't understand it, then you don't have that privilege. Well, I ain't mad at you, or am I? Wait, let me think. Oh, Super. Super's in the chat. Hey, everybody take a breath. What beef sector grunt is that? Oh, I'm behind. Let me jump up here, guys. Sorry, because I'm behind. I'm not trying to put you in a hot seat. No, I'm not. I just like your opinion. Hey, Prince. Is Prince biracial because he's half Canadian and half American? Can we add him into the biracial club? That's my son's son. He's half Canadian and half American, guys. Can we add him? But wait, why did she say that? Let's rewind this and see what this lady's saying here. I like her smile.
With light eyes does not mean that you are just automatically pretty, but a lot of people do think that. And this lady is 50 years old. She said that she was 50 because people was asking her, how old are you in the comments? She looks way older than Lord Jesus, forgive me. I'm not trying to be funny, but she looks way older than 50. So I guess her light skin, pretty privilege is not necessarily aging the best. And a lot of people are really like, why would you get up here and then she went on to say how her co-workers got jealous because some guys was talking to her and not talking to them. And it's like, when do we get over colorism? When it gets
Wait, how did we get to colorism? Supra, is that you, darling? You cleared your throat and then your mic went out.
You.
Yeah, you have a
Hold on.
you got
I'm a,
the other open.
hold on. Let me come back up.
But sometimes when you come up with your phone, you got to close that tab, that YouTube tab. Don't forget to close your YouTube tab when you're coming up, because when you hit the StreamYard link, you got to hit that little square at the bottom of your phone and then swipe up and get rid of the YouTube, because it'll have you echoing when you come up, guys, if you're coming up off your phone. All right, let's
to a point. Ma'am, you come from an era where it really did matter, like the 80s and the 70s, or when the 80s,
nerve of her.
50. I feel like she older than 50.
Oh my God. Now she's trying to like take digs. Like, is she just gonna say it, or is she gonna take digs? Because now she's so. What does her being older? Oh my God, Super, that you, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. What's going on, Janet?
Oh, I'm just doing commentary today about pretty privilege, and do people think it's real? Can other people have it or admit that they're jealous of it? Because a lot of us biracial people have it, and it's try to say it's a white card or it's a black card, but it's actually a pretty privileged card.
Okay. All right.
And so we're just going through this commentary about this lady. It's only 9 minutes, you know what I mean? So I just was going
I saw multiple videos on this. So
okay.
I think I saw this one you playing. I saw this before too, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can definitely give your opinion. And you know, your opinion does matter. I saw some things in the chat, and it's like you're going to get other people's opinions as well, Supra, right? So as long as we're just open to allowing people to be themselves.
I'm gonna tell you, this is something I typically don't do. I don't come to female channels, and you know why.
I know.
you know why. I don't come to when I know when the majority of the girls there say ain't instead of not, I won't be there.
You'll get on it. Bro, I'm working.
I don't go to four. Yo, Janet, I don't go to 4C channels.
Oh shit.
I don't go to if a bitch been locked up for stealing shea moisture, I'm not gonna be over there. I'm not gonna be over there. You understand what I'm saying? So you know why? Because when you say something that one of them don't agree with, they all form Voltron and attack. That's when you realize the real nature right there, the man hating nature. But you know what I do. that's a damn.
The women here, we're biracial, we're white, we're black, but we also have manners, Supra, and we know how to conduct ourselves into.
Listen, I only know about you. Okay, I only know about you, and that's it.
I understand, and you're right here with me, and you could have been anywhere else, and we're gonna have this conversation. So thank you, and you're open to say what you want, because again, do you have any opinions so far? Like, what did you feel like when you watched this the first time? I would ask.
I feel like that pretty privileged conversation is it's that lady is too old, and that's not an insult. Too old to be having a conversation like that. Because to me, that's like that's a vain conversation in itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may be real, but in some instances, but it's not like she's concerned about stuff like that at her age. Like I just certain things I wouldn't expect for older people to be. I wouldn't expect them to say. I didn't even expect her to sound like that. Like she sounds like she's at 21 and look like she's 65. Look like she retirement age. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
A lot of
and it's
women out
okay. It's
there like that. There's a lot of women that are in their 50s and they sound like baby dolls.
exactly, but it's not the voices I'm talking about. I'm talking about what you say. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about
Well,
the
if I tell you
the
I go on
mindset.
panels and I get like a lot of hate, and I told you this, they say I'm the ugliest woman on
No,
here
well, see, I'm not saying you can't experience that stuff
or respond.
as an older person or even respond, but like a lot of these girls be making it much bigger than what it actually is. Like that woman act like people just, break 8 lanes of traffic to go get to her, and she know that's not the damn truth. You know what I'm saying? And we could be honest. Like she looks older than she is. Like you were not thinking 50 when you saw that woman.
I thought
Like
I
that's the thing. That's the thing, and
didn't
that's
go
why. You know what you say?
I didn't think over 50.
Yo, come on, Janet. Come on, come on, Janet. Come on, Janet. Come on, man. That woman looks older than. And let me tell you something.
Okay.
I like old bitches. So no, I'm dead serious.
Why they got me, bitch?
I like old. Okay, I like older. I like old women. You know what I'm saying? The box smells strong. I like that. All right. But see,
I'm done
but
with
see,
you.
let's just that woman looks older than what she is. She do not look 50.
But does she
And
have to
I'm
be
a
beat up because of that when she's just
no,
saying
listen.
that, like when she goes into the
I
room?
see I
Okay.
see both sides of the argument. I honestly do believe she's getting picked on because
Welcome back, Gigi.
she light skinned and she got pretty eyes. Yes, that is where this argument is coming from. It is.
Yeah, and we do. We
I,
didn't
I
go sides of the trouble of that though, Supra. Not too many 4C women are liking the hazel eyes over here. And I don't have
yeah,
hair. I got baby doll hair, the kind of hair that you play with the baby dolls and put little clips in it and stuff like that. So
I'm
I
just
never
saying.
looked at it like that. But then when people were hating on me and I didn't understand that that's what they were hating on, you even said they just don't like you. They won't like you. And then you made me understand, like, wow, they just don't
Yeah,
like
I told
you. I have
exactly.
no reason. Remember?
I
So
told you that.
why
I
can't her
told you
opinion about the way she's experienced certain things, that when she said pretty privilege is real, this is what they're jumping, they're all going crazy. All she said was it's real. And then she
because
gave her
it's
of
like
it, right?
it's like she overrated herself. You know what I'm saying? She made it seem like she's just like a baddie, and that's not necessarily the
Maybe in
case. Like,
her eyes she is. I believe in
nah,
my
in
eyes
her, but see,
though.
that's the thing. That's the
Okay.
thing. We can all think that about ourselves in our own eyes, but people let her know, like,
So who's to
that's
tell her
not the.
she's wrong?
I'm not,
Well,
and
why are
guess,
these people allowed to tell her she's wrong? I should have said. Why? Because you think you're the best looking man ever, and you're just everything to a woman,
and
and this is in your mind. Then who's going to tell you you're wrong, right? So if I come up to you and you're like, "How are you doing today, Miss Janet?" and I'm like, "Ooh," and you're like,
if
"Wait a
you
minute, I'm the best." Like
if you
that's
say it out loud, if you say it out loud, someone is going to respond out loud.
facts. That's true.
Exactly. She said it. She said it out loud. That woman,
So
that woman looks. You can't look. I'm. I'm not saying. I'm not saying. Like I said, I like AARP broads. You know what I'm saying? But
uh,
I'm not. I'm just. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be honest with you though. That picture of her next to ET, I can't unsee it now. Like
well, that's what
the
they
thing
do with
is, look. Let me tell you. See, that's one of the reasons why I don't come to 4C channels and female platforms. You know what I'm saying? I don't come because it's like women are trying to tell a man who's pretty. Like, are you gay? Like, I don't understand that. Forget the opinion of the person with the penis. You telling me that woman is pretty, and I just have to just be like, okay. The opposite sex got to be like, okay,
Oh, so when we
that's
say it's
strange as
pretty,
shit.
when we
You know
say
what
it's
I'm saying?
pretty, doesn't, yeah, I'm trying to understand. So when we say it's pretty, doesn't mean it's pretty for you, is what you're saying. Don't make you
No, it
feel
doesn't. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that, like I said,
okay.
the women tend to like. I know the with the black females, they tend to rally around each other. You can't have a different opinion about any of them. It don't matter if she look like the Mucinex germ, if
Mm.
she 300 pounds, if her arms are longer than her legs, you better not have an opinion different than what if she's beautiful. Oh my god, she's beautiful. These niggas is just hating. Yo, these niggas is just dusty, and they just
Oh, I've heard that before. Gigi said, I don't
exactly.
comment on women's looks unless they come from mine. But we do
Well,
actually give out compliments. I said that earlier. Sometimes we give a compliment because we see something, okay, a flaw, and we want to like pretty people give out like that card I was talking about. So we'll be like, we like your shoes, we like your shirt, we like your hair, and there may be something there that's offset. So I get what you're saying. Like we do kind of big up some of the people that, maybe not so much because it's a woman thing. I feel like we have like this woman code thing where it's like we can go in the bathroom and get butt naked and be like, girl, like look at this and what is that and what's going on here? And we can all just be there where you guys can't do that. You can't go into the locker room and get butt ass naked and start, helping each other out. Like I don't know, it's weird. It's hard to explain if you're not really a female because it's like we kind of know that you're ugly, but it's like we're all canvases of a certain sort. And so when it's women, they go right after your look. You don't got big boobs, you want big boobs like us. Like, it's just it'd be back and forth. So I feel like her saying what she said was her kind of just letting people know, like this is what this is. I've had this privilege, and people get mad at me, and they get upset if somebody says something about it. You can't even say that you get more with honey than shit, Supra. That's what my mama used to say. That's an old school saying. You get more with being nice than being nasty as a woman. Now there's 4 more minutes of this, so I just want to play this commentary. I appreciate you being up here. I want to hear what this lady's saying. And look, let me show you something right here, Super. See how we paused it, and her
mhm.
eyes are like over here, and it
Mhm.
makes her look crazy. People will take this picture and clip it of you and be like, "This is how you look." So people love to do that to others as well.
Yeah, but
Like pictures
that woman
just
was
turn you ugly and add filters and so I just don't go off of looks. I go off of how people really are and the way they are. And I feel like if us biracial people, when we try to stand up and say this is what we go through, people be like, sit down, you don't experience that, you don't know, you're only this, you're only that. And it's like we can't even say nothing. You can't say anything because you're always going to be persecuted that you don't understand because you're not this.
yeah,
Well,
but
you guys
that's
don't
true. A
understand
lot of
because you're not us,
That's
right?
true. A lot of biracial women are persecuted like that. But listen, it ain't every woman out there that's pretty, right? And that woman, she has nice features, but the way those features fall on her face, like you gotta, I mean, I'm not she can feel how she wants to feel, right? But just because other people, pointed out like, nah, she's not all that. Like that doesn't mean that, oh my God, you're hating and you're such a hate. when a lot of these red bones and stuff like that be talking about pretty privilege, and they really are pretty, no one calls them ugly, right? They criticize the hell out of them. They may wish death on them, but they don't call them ugly.
I think they
So for no, I'm saying I've never heard that. When there's a genuinely pretty biracial girl, she get criticized from now till next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? She'll never hear the end of it, but she won't get called ugly. This woman got called ugly for a reason. And I'm not saying
Oh, I
that
actually got a
I'm
clip of that. I do. I have a clip of that. So let's play
and
this. 'Cause I actually found a clip of something else that went on about that story when somebody who knows her came out and said something.
I heard that too. I
In
heard that too.
2025, nobody really gives a fuck about that as much anymore. People care more about youth than they do light skin and colored eyes. They care more about how youthful you present. And Miss Ma'am, you ain't got it like that no more. She did another video saying, "Oh well, I experience that every day. People tell me I'm pretty all the time. I'm sure they do. Nobody's calling this woman ugly, but I just feel like why would she choose this to be a topic of discussion? Like you still harping on being light skinned with pretty eyes and everybody just being jealous of you at your big age, looking way older. I would give her a good 65 years old if you ask me. What y'all
That's
think?
what I said earlier.
Pretty privilege does exist. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. I experienced that too. But I don't know why she's spread love is the Brooklyn way.
Here's another video of a woman saying that she has pretty privilege and it's very difficult. Looking at the video, of course, we all know she probably got some backlash because of her age. She's probably around a lot of older people, so maybe in the area she's in, maybe she does stand out, you know.
Pretty privilege is real. It is. I said the shit. It's real. I have seen people gravitate towards me, and then all of a sudden, like compliment me on my eyes, my skin color, my hair, because of it. The different treatment is not always good. Okay, sometimes the treatment is negative and it's bad. For real, like give us a break.
It's just the fact of people get on here and act like it's such an inconvenience that it's like the worst thing in the world when it really isn't. But the thing about her story that kind of threw me off is she said she was in a public area with other females. She didn't call them her friends or coworkers or, you know, I don't really know who these other females were, but she said man was talking to her more than the other females there.
I was in a public spot a few weeks ago, and there was a gentleman who was talking to me more than he was talking to the other ladies in the room. And ever since then, those ladies have been treating me like shit. And it wasn't my fault. He was just talking to me. I mean, probably because I was confident enough to speak back to him. I don't know. But they was hating. And they've been treating me like shit ever since. So
it was a very vague, weird story because usually females will like specifically say, okay, these are my friends or associates. And it's like, who are these random women that you're around constantly that automatically are treating you bad? Like, what are they doing? Are you saying hi to them and they're like walking past you? Or, you know what I mean? Are you asking them to go out again and they're like not answering your phone calls? Like, it just, her story just sounded weird. It was just very odd to me because you usually don't see women her age talk like that. You know, women her age usually don't care. You could
That's
even
what I
call
said
these women your
earlier too.
friends. Like, them not speaking to you, why does that even matter? The story just seemed a little like
You did.
attention seeking. Like, you know, it's not my fault. I'm so gorgeous. Like, don't get mad at me. It's so
Exactly.
hard just being the pretty girl in the room.
I mean, be mad at moms and dad. Huh? We didn't do it. We didn't ask to be put here to look like this. Okay. Whatever we was mixed up with, it's here, and we didn't have anything to do with it.
Everybody has had moments where you didn't feel like you were being treated right. Okay. So it's kind of almost conceited to always feel like I'm just treated so badly because I'm so gorgeous. Like, it just, see, I can't even say something like that. It sounds just very conceited, and random women getting upset at you. Obviously, these are not your friends. These are not people that even, you know, really care about you to begin with.
I'm gonna stop it right there because is conceited it's a bad thing now. People
Yeah,
compete.
it's always been a bad thing. Conceited always been a bad thing. It's just
Well,
that,
everyone's doing it though.
Yeah,
Everyone else
because
is doing it, and now
listen,
you outrage on one person. Like, come on,
no,
everyone.
listen, conceited is bad no matter what. Conceited is bad no matter what, no matter
Right.
who does it.
So if you weren't
But
conceited, you wouldn't put on certain things. You wouldn't dress a certain way. You wouldn't have
no,
all this makeup on
if
if you weren't conceited. So we need to stop being hypocrites too, because you
right,
can't. It could be good for one and not the other. When again,
exactly,
hold on,
like
hold on.
when
Be conceited. I'm the best goddamn biracial woman in this motherfucker right now.
exactly. We got to stop being hypocrites. Like when like
Definitely.
it's
One
okay
person.
for women to tear down a man, talk about his hairline, talk about this, talk about that. And then when men do the same back to a woman, it's oh my god, you're so and like you're
Honestly,
hating instead of
I will
picking
give you
on
a show.
women, you're picking on women. You
I'll
just
give
pick
you a
it
show.
on
We stick to the topic though.
no, I'm just saying no, but that's part of the topic. You can't say that's not part of the topic. That's part of the topic
I'm gonna give
because
you a
I
show on this. I swear to goodness,
you
you
know
are
what?
gonna
That
get a show on
that
this because
that's
you
part of
are
the
so
topic.
about it, and you guys don't get the same privilege as we do, and we don't get the same privilege as you, Supra. So
No,
please,
see, but that's part of the topic because uh, the way people are reacting to someone's opinion on things is also part of this whole discussion. Like
of
I'm
course,
saying, you have
discussion.
some people. You got a lot of females that will just they hear a man's voice and they just gotta disagree. No, that's not what it is. That's not what it did. They call him ugly. Let me tell you something. I literally seen girls fight. I literally seen darker skinned girls pull out knives and say to a lighter skinned girl, "I'm gonna
Oh,
cut that pretty face of yours."
mhm.
Now, like I said before, they don't when they're really pretty, they don't call them ugly. All right,
Right.
it's just people who want to disagree with anything that has a dick will
Oh,
sit up here and say that they've seen different, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like talking to too many 4C
oh,
community people. You know what I'm saying? It's because you can't have a real discussion with them.
please give him
Like
some
for real,
grace, Gigi.
if this
Give
woman,
him
if this
some
woman,
throat.
no, it's a fact.
He's
If
gonna be
this
so
woman,
wrong.
you know what I'm saying? If this woman had said something that any one of y'all didn't like, you would have put that ET picture of her up there, and y'all would have laughed at it because listen, I don't know who came up with that, but when they got her. They got her. Like this woman is not all that,
Oh,
right? And she tried to make it seem
and so
like she
they
was some
brought her down.
supermodel. And
They
it's
had to bring
okay. that sh- It's okay that she's not all that. It's okay. I'm just
her down.
saying she tried to pass herself off like she was Cindy Crawford or some shit. You know what
Well,
I mean? And it wasn't the case. And she
and
looks older than she is. Now, would I turn her down? No, because I like, like I said, I like broads that wear a life alert whistle around
oh
their
my
neck. I
God, not
do.
the life
So it's not,
alert. He
so
sound
I
like
wouldn't
you're the
I
life alert.
wouldn't turn no.
You
So
know
I
what?
wouldn't
Put
turn her.
yourself on mute at this moment. Thank you for coming,
I'm
guys.
just saying.
You guys. We're talking about pretty privilege. Is it real? Are people obsessed? I mean, are they jealous if you're saying, hey, these are the troubles I've gone through? I've experienced these things, and woe is me. I mean, are we allowed woe is me moments as pretty women? They want us to be so strong. We can't never break down and tell how it really is. I mean, but in the end, like, my friend here has discussed, there's different scenarios, and each scenario everyone has an opinion, and if you get put out here for any reason, people are going to speak on it. I have people attacking me saying I'm the most ugliest woman in the world, and honestly, I never walked around here and went off people's looks. I went off the vibration, the conversation. Can you hit the link and actually bring something to the table? But that's just
And
me.
they damn sure lied about you being the ugliest woman in the world. They damn sure lied. Telling
Thank
you that right now. But I was the first one to tell you how gorgeous you was. Yes, I was.
you. Super
So
gone.
why does that matter? Like, if anything, that
That was sweet,
highlights
With
brother.
them old
your
Sally Jesse
privilege.
Raphael glasses you got
I
on, girl.
see.
You better go
That's
get
what I
you.
was thinking. People are
I
coming
love
for me
Sally
because they
Jester.
are haters.
I loved her.
It just is what it is. I mean, I get the whole colorism aspect. I get colorism too.
I
I'm
don't get
biracial.
colorism.
So I'm
We're
never
gonna have
white
to have
enough,
a
never
talk
black
on
enough.
that.
I
I don't
always
get
get
it.
that. Okay. That's
It's
we so
real.
over that shit. But I am also pretty. I am a conventionally pretty woman. I don't care what nobody says. I know what I see when I look in the mirror, and I know what type of privileges I've received and still receive to this day. If I go to a bar right now, there's an 80% chance that some man is gonna come up and try to pay for my lunch.
And
Is
I
it
know
because of the
that.
color of my
I
skin?
felt that.
I
I've
don't think so.
experienced it,
You
Supra.
do the math. I mean,
Oh,
it's not
I
I'm
that
got
hard
sure
to
some.
you
do.
have. I'm not denying that.
Okay.
Oh,
I
all the
wasn't being
time. I got a
conceited.
free meal
I was
yesterday. I got free drinks the other day. I got free Chinese man gave me some dumplings for free. Yeah, I got
I'm not denying that. I'm
oh
not
my.
denying that. But just cause a woman gets that does not mean that she is just top notch, because in case you ain't noticed, you know, niggas will smash anything. Like
Oh my
I'm
God.
just, I'm just
All
no, but it's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fact. Niggas will smash anything.
right. Well, I get in line. I get this.
So,
I get to
but
cut the
you,
line.
I definitely can understand why someone
And
would
when you
give you a
naturally
free
get
meal.
this all the time, you don't think that it's a privilege at some point. So again, if I get it all the time, but others don't get it, then what are we really talking about? It is something special because I'm getting
No,
it
yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah. I believe it. I believe it. But like I said, this woman is probably she to some degree she's being truthful because like I said, the light skin, pretty eyes, and all that. That does it works even on an ugly face. It'll still work. And he
Mm.
said, if I disagree with talking point, it does not matter the gender. This is a discussion after all. Well, I mean, if people
You
who
leave
just,
that alone.
I'm not bothering nobody. They
Oh,
coming for
all right,
me.
leave alone.
I can't be held responsible
You
for
better leave
what
my
happens next.
alone. She
I
ain't even
can't be,
talking to you.
you better not.
I think us biracial people,
Better
we
not.
sassy. We just so sassy. We like it like that. We just ooh, we like the hot sauce on it. Hi.
Some of y'all gotta get your head out of the dirt and look at reality around you. You know what I'm saying? So
Reality around
look,
us is what though? If it's what it
exactly.
is,
Look what she just said. Look what she just said. She just lost a whole bunch of weight. I think 160 pounds. So I think she's feeling herself. Exactly what's going on here. Because those fat pictures
hold on,
were really her.
aren't we allowed to feel ourselves as women? You know what it feels like.
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. But if you
Right.
come
So,
try to
so
pat, but look,
you don't have that feeling, not
nah,
you.
listen,
Go ahead,
Janet.
but I'm just saying, not you.
If
I'm
but
saying,
Janet, if some dude look like Gary Coleman and he try to pass himself off like he's Denzel, y'all are going to bring his ego back down to earth, and that's just what happened to her. I mean, I don't think she's hideous, but I'm just saying that the way she try to pass
you
herself off,
just compared
she's not.
Gary Coleman to Denzel Washington. No,
But
you
this is
did.
what I'm trying to say. She out here acting like she's Nicole Ari Parker. You know what I'm
She's a
saying? And she's
good
not. And
honey.
that's another biracial that I just mentioned. She acted like she's Nicole Ari Parker, right? She acted
She's
like she's her. You,
she's the best thing since fine wine. You know you would get with her Supra. She was in the
oh,
store and you was walking, you was
this
like,
woman
"How
right here.
yup,
I
you get
told you I told you I like I told you I like old I told you, but that's just a kink for me. I like these older, like I would watch her brush her dentures. Like that'll be an ASMR video for me.
he likes you, Gigi."
No, no, I don't like Gigi. I don't dislike Gigi. I don't know Gigi. I'm just so I can't
Gigi.
make a judgment on Gigi. I can't make a judgment on Gigi yet. You know what
I
I'm
know, but
saying? I just know
look,
I'm
look
very
at the comment.
cautious when I
But look at the comment. This is what I'm joking off of. I'm only joking off the comment. She said he
no, no,
actually
no, no, no.
for me. And Solly, I'm disagreeing because he's a
I'm not
man.
low key. I'm not low key. Janet will tell you. Janet has known me for years, and she'll tell you. I'm quick to chop somebody head off. If I was
Yeah,
coming at you, it would have been if
you
it
you
would
would
have been already on. Like it would. I'm
do
not
it.
low key coming for you.
He's
No, I'm
not.
trying to keep it peaceful. That's a struggle for me.
It
Uh,
is.
uh,
I
See,
appreciate
we listen to light skin music
it.
over here. We
Look,
listen
right?
to
Oh,
like
he's
that's some
sending you
good
like music.
that's some good light skin music.
Oh, so Fred, you've come a long way. And that's why I said it's an honor for you to come today. I asked you to hit the link because I definitely want your side. I do. I fucks with you, bro. And so, yeah, I want your side. I want your opinion. You're strong enough. You cause controversy just by being yourself. And I fucks with you.
But Janet,
I'm gonna
you
argue with
got
you
it
how you feel. Now
right.
we're gonna debate. We are going to debate, sir.
But
Respect.
Janet,
Yes.
listen, like I told you already, her features, I'm a
Yeah.
sucker for that. So if
Oh,
I'm
oh,
telling,
yeah,
so if I'm telling you she ain't all that, that means she really ain't. Because that right there, if you want to call, like people would think I'm a colorist, the way how, like I already told you how I like mixed girls and white women. People will think I'm a colorist. I'm a
yeah.
sucker for that.
Oh,
So
okay.
if
Well,
I say, so I'm telling you, if
yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm not saying, I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, you know, toss up in the air or anything. I'm just saying that it's not
She's not
what
all that
she think it
gorgeous.
is. She's not what she think, what she tried to come out and make herself, pass herself off as.
Well,
You know what I'm
Super, you
saying?
always heard the saying, one person's junk is another person's treasure.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. She's not even junk to me. You know what I'm saying? She's not even junk to me. She's still a red bone with blue eyes. I think that's a plus. But I'm telling you, from us, be even I, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
No, even I'm not one of those niggas that be like, oh, the recessive ass genes. I need a blue black woman.
Okay.
My woman better look like an
I
eight
date
block.
black men
I'm
and then
not
get
so,
mad and be like,
so
you got white in you. You're not one of
right.
us. Yep, I get
Exactly. I'm not like that. I'm like, listen, you
you like
shout out to
actually.
all the white Nubian
I
queen.
know.
Exactly.
Let's go. Groovy
I'm
Jimmy, he said that. He loved them Spanish mixed girls. He loved them some biracial women.
exactly.
Yes.
So for me to turn around, right? So for me to turn around and tell you, and this woman, she's not like what she try to make it seem. Like you kind of would have to take my word for it
Yeah,
because
I'm gonna let you have
I
your
am a
opinion.
sucker
Yeah.
for that. Nah, I would still, see. I don't know. I
I get
wouldn't.
what you're saying though. I
Yeah.
mean, I think I'm the most sexiest person out here with my gray hairs too. Let's go.
Being
You
serious,
one of
I
them. You
was
one of them.
saying that
One of them.
a lot of people think that
And me and her both got white teeth.
because
Oh
you're
yeah, you got
naturally pretty,
big white teeth too. Them
your
shits
life
look
is
like
just all
upside down
peaches and
tombstones. I
rainbows.
love it.
It's not. We get hated on just as much, if not more, for being pretty.
Stupid.
And as you can see in the comments, people are coming for me. And it's not because of my color, it's
As
because
you can see in the comments,
I'm
people are
pretty.
coming for me.
Y'all have a good day. Be blessed. I gotta go to work.
She want that
Like I knew they would. Like I knew they would.
because that's what
I've
you
been
want.
knowing. No,
Yeah.
that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. That's why, because you knew. You knew. You see, you thinking you don't know, acting like you all innocent and shit like that. Jenna, I already know what you're doing. See, I already know what you did.
Hold up for a second. I gotta go in and come right back out. For some reason, it's making my screen small. I'll be right back.
Jenna is like Denzel Washington in Training Day. Like you were thinking about this. You thought about this whole day, didn't you? No, nigga, she was planning this all week. Evil genius looking ass. You know, Janet looked like she pretty and all that, but she looked like a villain from a damn Wizard of Oz movie or some shit like that. And you know that.
You know what, Supra? Just because you said that, bitches coming on looking just like this.
Ooh, wait, Janet, that's you.
Looking just
Wow,
got me
Janet,
fucked up.
that's crazy.
I don't
And
need
you
no
want to know
makeup.
something?
I don't need to do nothing. I
No,
wash
you do not.
my teeth and I'm naked. I'm
No,
straight.
but Janet, I like it when you got foam at the corners of your mouth. I kind of like that. This is amazing to me. No, Michelle,
He
the
said my
Janet.
teeth look like tombstones.
No. I was just playing with the Janet. See, Janet got them. She got them Professor Xavier
I
glasses
love
on.
me. So like when people say what they want about me, I allow it. You know what I mean? It don't affect me. Because again, it's just it's fun, because like you said, I look at men and I do certain things and I say certain things and I just leave it. But me coming on camera,
Right.
I know that people are going to say something about me. I can't not think that somebody's going to say something. But if you are okay with yourself, then you're not worried. If I want attention or I want to do something, all I gotta do is stand up and turn around, shake it a little bit.
That's a fact. Because when you was in that Pittsburgh Steelers uniform, I hate that team, but I love that team that day. I was like, yes, ma'am.
Go Steelers!
Good
Go
Lord.
Steelers! She's on camera and she's not trying to make herself out to be anything. She was
See,
giving.
once again, just disagreeing, just to disagree. If I say the sky's blue, she gonna say it's red. If I say the shit, you threw the shit up in the air, she gonna say, no, I threw it down at the ground. It just fell. It fell up. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? She know damn well. You know what I'm saying? She was
We got
trying
the
to make
FU
herself
card. Do you got the
out.
FU card? That's what I'm asking. Fuck the privilege card at this point. Do we got the FU card? Someone made this for me.
Now, who would do such a vile thing? Turn you into a ratchet. Who would do that?
Can I be turned into a ratchet? Can
No, we
I?
don't want that. We want you to. We
No, I'm
want you to
asking.
be.
Could I be turned into one?
You allowed to have
Do you think
some
I'm too far
ratchetness.
gone? Do you think I'm too far gone?
When I first met you, you was on some. Hey, darling, darling,
Yes, darling.
darling.
It's still the same, darling. It's not
No, it's
changed.
not. I know
Yes.
it's not. After a while, you was like, "Yo, where the weed at?"
Oh shit.
Where the weed? Yeah, you did that
I
for real.
still say where the weed at. Bam. It's in a stick, honey.
Oh
Woo-wee.
shit! She came with some other shit. She looked like a bounty hunter from the future.
Wait, I'm Empress Galactic Goddess. I'm an
Oh
alien.
snap!
Yeah, I'm
She got
Empress.
8. She got 3. She got 6 other arms that y'all don't know about. She take that
Mhm.
robe off, y'all.
They're right here. They're underneath right here.
Oh snap!
They come out.
As long as you don't got a
I'm
third
able to
leg, that's all I've been.
multitask. That's how I'm able to multitask on a high level. That's how I
Well,
didn't.
you can have 8 arms, but as long as you don't got a third leg, everything is all good. That's it.
All right, now I don't. But you know what's
As
sad is
long
when you guys don't have a third leg.
yeah, that's. I mean, hey, that's sad for y'all, not for me.
Yeah, let's clear that up. All right,
Yeah,
so I have
that's sad for
this
y'all.
I have this other shout out to TikTok for allowing us to steal their commentary. Shout out to YouTube for allowing us to be here today. And shout out to StreamYard for not paying the $44 and still able to stream for free. Yeah, I'm
Shout
not
out to me, the superstar of the Wonderland. Hmm Franchise player rookie of the year. You
And
heard?
shout out
Chris
to
Paul
Empress
6
Janet
feet tall
allowing
shit.
him to be conceited. See,
Oh,
now
see,
he
now you have to try to come take the
know,
credit.
yeah,
See, now you
yeah,
have to try.
that moment of
See, you
being
got to try to overshadow. You try to got to overshadow, but it's not working. Come on, come on, come on. You acting like Gigi now. You
well,
acting like
be
Gigi.
conceited. I allowed
No, I am
it.
not conceited, y'all. I'm not conceited, y'all.
He just said he was the best. All
I'm
right,
not conceited,
let's
y'all.
watch this.
Yeah, this.
The girls are fighting.
The
So
girls
this
are
is
fighting.
the pretty privileged woman, Tamika.
Pretty privilege is real. It is. I said the shit. It's real. So because of the color of my skin, because of the color of my eyes, because of my hair texture, I get hated on.
So y'all heard what Tamika said? You heard what Tamika said? But there was a lady that came out that knew Tamika years ago. And let me tell y'all what the lady had to say. Listen to her, baby.
Y'all know that story time I did years ago about how I lost a best friend and how me and her mom got into it where we almost got into a physical altercation. This is the mother.
Girl, please do tell. What happened?
Yeah, this is Tamika. Meet Tamika, everyone. Round of applause, round of applause. This is Tamika.
Hey, Tamika girl. They on your ass, Tamika girl.
She's just as delusional as she was years ago. And what's so interesting to me, now that I've matured into a grown woman, I have realized that people who have went their whole life without being put in their place will continue to perpetuate lies if you let them. Because she has been saying these same somber ass truths to her life since I was a teenager.
Baby, keep going. We are invested, honey. What happened?
Yeah, the same rhetoric, a coon, because that's what she is.
Tamika.
Something that I think is so interesting is that you're sitting up here trying to convince the world that you suffered from pretty privilege because you were light skinned with colored eyes and curly hair. When in actuality, you just suffered from racism at the hands of your own family members, your siblings, might I add. You and your brother were the only two mixed children in your family of rednecks. And they bullied y'all
My
for it. And
Okay,
y'all
God.
made
okay, Janet, pause it for a second,
choices
right?
because y'all love your family.
Okay, hold
That's how
on. Take a
That's
breath.
another thing.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
another thing. That's another thing that needs to be discussed, right?
Okay.
See, she's saying she suffered from pretty privilege. Um, one thing that why anybody who any of these chicks that want to, you know, disagree with everything I'm saying, and why do people they some you got a lot of 4C chicks that's gonna be like, why do men have to like why do men even put it well, you know what? Black men get blamed for girls like her when they say things like what she said. It's because black men is so colored. See, they is so colored and they like color. Black
We know
men
you're
don't
a
even wear.
racist, though.
No, but no, I'm no, but you so no, but this is I'm saying the stuff that she said. We
Yeah.
get blamed for that, right? You don't
Yeah.
even wear
You
regular. You
can't just call somebody a racist, man. That's just a bad jacket to put on
no,
for.
I know, Janet, but now you straying from the subject,
Oh,
right?
sorry. I
So
got
what I'm saying, so now what I'm saying, gotta give you a spanking, pop pop. But so
yeah, yeah.
now what else she said? Yeah, yeah.
I'm
But
trying to hear because I'm still frustrated about that racist because that's not
now
fair.
here's that.
Your family and my mama's family was racist, bro.
But
Like
that's the
even
thing, right?
them and I saw them, they said, "Why is you here?" The end of the story. Like,
Okay,
yeah, they were
that's the
mean.
thing,
So
right there. What you just said, right there. So in the black community, you might have had a lot of. I don't doubt that you had a lot of men saying how pretty you are, how gorgeous you are. Oh my God, look at her. She glows in the dark.
oh my God.
Wow.
Never
Uh,
heard
but
one.
listen, but listen, when she was in the white side of town, what happened? Because I seen how biracials get treated by white men.
Well, how dare
They don't get treated too good from what I've seen.
well, a lot of white men do want to date us. They're just afraid to talk to us.
I'm not saying listen, I'm not saying that, but incels could say a lot of girls want to date them, they're just afraid to come talk to them too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like I've seen how somehow they're not ever as good as that white girl. And
Oh,
the nigger gets slung around, not only when they get mad, but as a joke. Oh, we were just playing. Stop being so woke. Stop being so
wow.
how so where is the pretty privilege like most accepted at and least accepted? Because in white communities, from what I've seen, a lot of biracials are like on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's black. Then the black women are on the bottom. Now amongst black men, oh yeah, you y'all y'all look like a damn it's like someone
Maybe
found a damn
biracial are on the top with more biracial because I know a lot of light skinned men like biracial women, and they also like light skin. I don't know. Damn, we're at the bottom. Bloody hell,
no,
go on,
no, I said
boy.
amongst no, I'm saying amongst white men. I'm not saying amongst
No,
me.
I know what you. I know. I'm just joking.
Y'all are like that crown jewel disco. Y'all are like the disco ball. You know when you see the disco ball hanging on that's what y'all is. But y'all hanging there without no string. Y'all
Oh,
just floating.
yeah, we're just
Y'all
floating in
floating on a cloud. Y'all just floating on a cloud, and your hair is blowing,
We
and there ain't no
are.
wind,
We're unicorns. We're actually unicorns.
and
So
your
when
hair is
people say
blowing.
they
There's
have
no
never met
wind.
a unicorn, if you meet a biracial person, you're a unicorn. How about
You're
that?
just,
How
you know what I'm
about that?
saying? You're just dripping freaking peppermint and on the floor and all that. It's crazy. But see, that's me.
Yeah,
But
because we're
to these
living
white
earth
boys,
twice and all the things nice. So of course we're
yeah.
dripping. We're
But
dripping
to these
cash.
white boys, but to these white boys,
Some biracial
nah.
women only date white boys. My best
Yeah,
friend,
some of them, yeah.
middle
But you
school,
see,
only dated white boys with long hair. They had to have long
yeah,
hair. That is
But you see, this the thing. A lot of there's white guys who deal with black chicks, but you know what I'm saying? Them black chicks know they
yeah,
gotta
because
be
my,
on
my
me.
white guy is blonde hair, blue eyes. I
Right,
think
right,
he's
right.
sexy. Yeah. But like my go-to guy is like Michael Blackston and um
Michael Blackson.
dark. Yeah, black.
God damn,
Black.
son. Now, I don't mean I'm not talking about, just him
I'm
being
not talking
black.
about him. I'm talking about the color of the man.
Okay, all
He
right. Because he's
that
a funny looking nigga too. I'm about to
yeah.
say.
Well, I like
Yeah.
I like funny looking men too. I actually like
Oh
ugly.
yeah?
Yeah, I actually like ugly niggas. I don't go for
Okay.
the fine ones or the sexy ones or the ones with the good hair and stuff. I don't do all that. I would like him to have hair,
Mm, mm.
that 4C.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. I noticed. Yeah,
can blow it
yeah.
out, so I can blow dry it out, and I can braid it, and I can rip
Yeah,
some.
you was talking to a nigga that looked like the bear from the movie
Okay, we're
Ted,
going on
but
mute.
with
I
an
don't want to have to kick you out of here. Do
afro.
not bring it up. I was
I didn't
not.
say anything. I didn't say nobody's name. I'm
I know.
saying that
Go on mute.
you know what I'm
No, go
saying?
on mute. Go on mute.
To mind my business because it's family business. Remember that, or we don't remember that because we don't want to tell the world the truth.
That never happened.
Something else that I think is so interesting is also when light skinned women who aren't pretty claim
Yes,
that they
it
suffer
did.
from pretty privilege because they were light skinned with, colored eyes
No,
and
it
curly hair and the
didn't.
features that people assume will make you attractive, and they're just ugly. You suffered from racism and being ugly, and you were fat. So no, you had no.
It was an
nobody hated on
embarrassing
you because
moment
you
in
were
my
just so
life.
pretty.
I was at my
People hated on
lowest.
you because you were a bitch.
Jada, stop
Tamika,
doing that.
girl.
I mean, evil spirited fat bitch. That's what you were.
Child, y'all heard
I
what the
will
girl
never
had to say.
claim that.
But listen,
Oh my God.
Tamika watched
Jada
the girl
Kidd.
video, and Tamika had some words. But of course, not before she apologized.
I recently posted a video that went viral for the wrong reasons.
Mm. All right, Tamika, we listening.
I have since taken it down in all the related videos, and I do want to say a couple things. First, I will be addressing Miracle, the young lady who has done a stitch and it went viral. I will be addressing that. Just give me a second.
Okay, Tamika, so you got some words for Miracle.
But first, I want to apologize. I want to apologize to all the people who I've offended, all the people who I've pissed off. I meant nothing by that video.
Tamika, girl, we tired.
I wasn't trying to bash the young crowd. I wasn't trying to bash anybody who's got more melanin than me. I wasn't trying to bash anybody who's more prettier than me. I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty girl, and I was just saying some stuff to just have some fun. Like, I like to, have some fun sometimes. I'm somewhat of a clown, and sometimes I say the wrong shit, okay? So I basically said something in the wrong way that pissed a lot of people off. I want to say I'm sorry for that. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm just talking, okay? That being said,
Miracle, you have been summoned.
Miracle.
I like
Miracle,
that girl.
Miracle.
I know how when people say your name, pause and say it again and again.
She funny
She
as
wants to say
hell.
something else. She really want to go in, but she trying to
Yeah.
right now.
Them New Orleans
First
people.
off, baby, let me just tell you that you have turned out to be a beautiful
Yeah, I love
young
New
lady
Orleans.
on the outside, but your insides need some work. So Miracle was my daughter's friend in, I think, middle school and high school and a little bit in college. And to me, she was a sweet young lady until stuff popped off. But she, during COVID, she was in college. She and my daughter were both in college at different places. But when they all made them come home, she didn't really have a place comfortable enough that she wanted to come home to. And so she asked me, could she come stay with us? I was like, yeah. I took her in, treated her as if she were mine. That didn't go too well. And it ended up in the police being called. Like, it was a bad situation. And she's been bullying my daughter on the internet ever since. Will my daughter respond to it? Absolutely not. So people are going to my daughter's page right now saying, are you going to take up for your mom? No, she won't. She will not be. I have asked her not to. My daughter is more mature than that. And
well, let me guess, she learned that from her mama. Huh?
Oh, shit. I'm done.
She's not going to get off into that immature stuff. Okay. So, but Miracle, I can't, for the life of me, understand you fat shaming somebody. Miracle called me a fat bitch. Okay. I think a fat, ugly bitch, if I'm being exact.
Okay, so that must be the part that Tamika's really mad about.
I can't for the life of you understand you fat shaming anybody knowing what you went through, baby, as a child. I can't understand that. And I'm not with knocking somebody, while they down or, whatever. So that's that on that. Miracle is the young lady who recently, I think within the last 4 or 5 months, was issued a warrant for her arrest because she beat an Uber driver up. That was a news reporter, I think.
Oh, you trying to
So pause the video.
Okay.
So
I
that's what
thought
Miracle
the
is.
same
And
thing. Like,
Yeah, like see, that's what I'm trying to say.
I
Like,
want to fight for the biracial woman. She
No, I'm
apologized.
not attacking the biracial.
Oh, wait a minute. She apologized, and then she's addressing the lady, and she's doing exactly what the internet wants her to do. Let's go. One
An
for the
Uber
biracial.
driver that was a news
Tell the
reporter.
business. Tell the tea, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead. I
An
won't troll.
Uber. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, John, this broad stories don't even make sense. When the last time you seen an Uber driver that was also a news reporter?
They don't even matter. This is YouTube drama. This is YouTube. This
It
is
is.
the internet drama. The lady's gonna respond. She's gonna respond back.
If it
And
didn't matter, you wouldn't have people disagreeing with everything I say. If I say
oh,
it's 253, it's 558, nigga.
you
You know what I'm saying? If it didn't matter,
agree with what you say. It's just a commentary.
if,
Somebody's
if
gonna.
it didn't matter, if it didn't matter, this wouldn't have everybody in an uproar.
It does matter for the fact that it's on the internet. That's what I said. She didn't have to respond, but she did, and I said I like the way she's responding. She's
But
responding.
where do you find an Uber driver that's also a news reporter? Like, do people be thinking before they say stuff? Or,
They just say anything. That's what gets the crowd going.
resume
I
play.
like how you just tried to, and I was like, no, it never happened. Yeah, well, there's things that were made up about Janet. I'm supposed to be a waffle stomper. Let them tell it. You know what I mean?
I ain't
So
never heard that. Gotta be a biracial term. What the hell is a waffle stomper?
it's actually when you shit in the shower and stomp it down the toilet.
Oh
That's
Lord,
some
I
real
ain't
jail.
never heard. Yo, that is some biracial term right there. I ain't
No,
never heard some shit
man,
like that.
a man made it up about me. A black man
Who made
made
it up about you?
the fuck boy you were just trying to associate me with. That never
Oh
happened.
wow. We had to do something about that.
Well, and that
That's
story's
disgusting.
being told like it's real.
That's freaking gross.
Yeah. So
That's not
imagine,
true, is it?
no. No.
Okay.
And you know what is more disgusting is the fact that they said this is the reason why they broke up with me. So they made up this lie to create in their mind this is why they broke up with me. But they never broke up with me. I,
Okay. See,
I
I'm gonna say this, boy. I'm gonna say this though. One time, like
but no, I would get back to
some
the awful
people give
story.
stupid reasons for breaking up with people.
No, I don't care
That's the second. That's
about
like the third dumb reason from the same person.
it's a whole lie, and yet people are running with it. And should I be out here like defending myself against the lie? Should I come back out here and say I'm sorry or any of that? So when people do actually, say, okay, well, y'all took it the wrong way, I'm sorry. Like, why is she still getting like, backlash for saying she was sorry?
Well, and that's the part that I disagree with too. Like, she shouldn't be still getting a backlash. But like I said, we know what all this is about. This is about her having light skin and green eyes, and you know, in our communities, chicks see that and they're like a dog with a bone. They just attack and they jaws lock. You
Well,
know what I'm saying? You all
that's
have to be crucified at the stake,
all of them.
unfortunately. Hmm.
Oh, somebody said in the comment the white side's tearing Tamika up. Baby, I listened to Tamika's response to Miracle and girl. Yeah, let's finish listening. There's only a couple more minutes.
Miracle gonna respond
Miracle had
after
a lot
that
to say
though.
about my family.
Is she? We're gonna have to. Where's
Yeah, she
Miracle
is.
side?
No, you're gonna have to listen to the whole video. She's gonna come back though.
Okay.
She had a lot to say about my daughter, both of them. She ended up telling my daughter while she was doing her bullying rants that, imagine being a child, being in your teens, and one of your friends, after your sister dies, goes onto the internet because she's upset with you and tells you to go to hell with your dead sister.
Now, Miracle, that wasn't nice. That wasn't nice at all.
Who does that? Like, who does that? That is so mean. That is so mean, Miracle. And I hope that you go and get you the mental help that you need, so that you don't have to be mean to people. That's mean girl energy right there. And I really hope you go and get you some help for that. I don't know what, I know hurt people. But baby, you got to let this go. You've been bullying my daughter, and now you done started on my family. Now my family's racist, and all this, like, you're doing the most. And so ultimately,
You guys can believe her. You guys can believe what you want to believe, whichever side you want to believe. That's up to you. I am neither here nor there with it. I'm okay with whatever way y'all want to believe because don't none of y'all pay my bills at the end of the day.
Okay, well, excuse us, Miss Tamika, honey.
And at the end of the day, I still believe I'm a pretty woman. So I want to again say I'm sorry that the words that I said pissed people off. And I hope that this actually helps you all heal from my internet abuse.
Tamika, why you smiling and laughing
And
so much when you
laughing.
say that?
Because I didn't know. I didn't know. I was so yeah. It helped my algorithm though. Thank you, TikTok, for actually sending
See?
stuff out. But it's a shame that only the negative shit gets sent out because I have a whole lot of positive shit that don't go out. So we
And
got a
that's
long way to
probably
go,
why she
America.
did this whole
And
thing.
I hope you all are having a good day. And I'm gonna go ahead and have the day that I deserve. I love y'all. Bye.
Well, y'all heard what Miracle had to say. Y'all heard what Tamika had to say. Girl, oh Lord, that's too much time. The girls are
You
about to.
heard what Mythical had to say. You heard what Tamika had to say.
Stop.
You heard what she had to say.
What is
Now,
hell? Oh
that
no, we're
lady,
not doing now.
Oh, see, now he's ugly, right? Oh, see, he don't got pretty privilege, so you ain't gonna watch
Okay,
his video.
no, we'll
I'm
give
just
it to
saying.
him.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. I'm just.
now,
We'll give
that
it to
lady
him.
is not ugly by any means. You know, she's a beautiful woman in her own right, in her own way. Um, but all this talking about pretty privilege and how the girls are just devastated by your looks, and you know, you just got to suffer through because you're just so pretty. Okay, girl.
Exactly. That's the same thing I'm saying right
Girl,
there.
you
That's
just
exactly.
light
That's all I'm
skinned,
saying.
honey. You just light skinned. That's all that is. And you, girl, you are unless your name is like Vanessa Williams. Okay, unless you're Vanessa Williams, unless you are Michael Michelle, unless you're Marilyn McCoo, who else? Diane Carroll, Vanity, any of the legendary
Why do
fair
you have to be
skinned
legendary to
black
have like
beauties.
that? So they're
You know,
allowed to have vanity.
if you're not any of those girls,
No,
calm
he's
down,
just
girl.
comparing
Because all
because
girls
Vanessa
can feel
Williams
better
really was
because you let
gorgeous.
those
If
beauty
Vanessa
pageants.
Williams
I see
gets
that
on
you
the
lost
camera
weight.
and says,
The
"I
weight loss
get
looks
pretty
good on
privilege," and
you.
people
You know,
they
you feel good
donate their
about it. I don't
firstborn
feel
to
good.
be with you,
Obviously, you
you could
changing. You
believe it,
loving your new body. You're
right?
So you have
But you're not
to
going.
take
But
Williams.
So
with
let's
this
talk about this
particular
whole
woman, you're not going. It just doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't translate. I refuse to believe that dudes are just tripping over themselves to get to her. Is what I'm saying. You know, not saying that that they won't. You know,
They might in her world.
it,
That's what I'm saying.
no.
Everyone keeps having
That's the thing. People don't believe it. We don't believe you.
no one
You need
allowed
more people.
her opinion. Everyone
It's
criticized.
not that, but that's the thing. It's like y'all thinking. See now, it's like it's the same way when if you say anything about a black woman, you a racist. Like you, if you say anything now, if you say anything about a biracial woman, it's like, oh my god, we're not allowed to, and we're just being so oppressed. No matter what color that woman is, it's the shape of her face. That's what it is. That's what it is. She could have been dark skinned. She could have been full blooded white. She could have been Asian. It's the shape of her face. It. We look at that and we say, yeah, we don't really think that you being forthcoming for real on that whole. Like, yo, her lifelines is hard. Them shits look like pavement cracks. Them shits is
Oh
hard.
my
Like, I'm not even gonna try.
god, it's
But I don't see.
crazy.
That's the thing. I don't think. Listen, like I said, she's not hideous to me. I'm just saying that
He said her
she just
crap.
like that. Just it's just she's not hideous to me. I'm just saying that just like that last guy said, you're not suffering through pretty privilege. It's not. You're not just overwhelmed with dudes just showering you with roses and chocolates and
Yeah,
stuff
it's
like that. You're not. You're
knock
not.
life
You
for
know what I'm
us. It's a hard knock life for us.
saying? Listen,
Pretty
I
privilege.
worked at a
Yeah.
retail store I worked at a retail store when I was younger with a woman that looked like that, somewhat like had the same phenotype, mixed with green eyes. You understand what I'm saying? And she got a few compliments here and there, but nobody was really on her body like that. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't hear nobody like, oh my God, like she's just so like, nah, no
Okay,
one
well,
was really checking for
that
her
is,
like that.
I can't believe
I
men
would say,
give a
look,
damn about the face shape.
yeah, well, you better believe it. We do give a damn about face shape. You want to walk around looking like an oblong or some shit like that, and you think you still going, you think you still going to be considered, top tier or whatever. You're wrong. I'm gonna tell you straight up and be honest with you. I can't believe men give a damn about face shape. I can't believe women telling men that a girl is pretty if she's not really pretty. You know what I'm saying? Are you attracted to the girl? Is that what it is? You attracted to her? You gonna tell men, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna tell men who are going to have a reaction to, a woman, a physical, reaction to a woman when he sees her. You gonna tell us what we're wrong or we're right about who pretty and who not.
Aw, thank you.
I agree with you, and I agree. And look, I agree with her on that. That was the first correct comment in that chat all day. That wasn't made by me. Janet is beautiful no matter what mood she in. I say this all the time. I say this all the time. Look at that. Look at that. Hmm.
I am her, honey. I am
That's
her.
right. She could
But
have been. She could have been one of the. She could have been one of the thieves in Home Alone 5.
I loved me with the big teeth. I loved me with the big forehead. I loved me with the big feet. I loved me with the big eyes. I loved me with the crazy hair, riding my bike in the wind. But I was loyal.
Exactly.
I was there. I showed up for people. I'm still a good friend, a good mother, a good sister, a good cousin,
Exactly.
like a good woman, to the right man, not the crazies. But no, I never looked at my outside because my outside I had trouble with. I did have like a thing when people would be like, what are you? Like, are you black? Are you white? What are you? And then when I would be like, I'm both, they're like,
You ain't even Janet. You ain't even
oh,
got
like
to worry, Janet.
there.
You ain't even got to worry about
And
that. You
as
ain't
I
got to worry
grew up
about
in
none of that.
the 90s, it became cool, And as I grew up in the 2000s, it was like nobody cared anymore. Like, but it was a time when I was looked at like, because I had inside out braids. That's what the black girls used to say. You got inside out braids. Because I had French braids instead of cornrows. Because that's what my mama did. But as I got
Mm.
older and understood the difference, I knew the zebra girl, you're a soup cooler. I didn't understand those things when I was younger. But as I grew up and grew into the beauty, because as I got older, it got more and crazier. I never was conceited. I never was thinking I was better than anybody. I knew what I came from. I knew when the kids picked on me, said I had 2 left feet and said that, my face was bigger than my body and all that, alien bobblehead. I got it. But those people that were good to me always said that I was, that I was funny, that I was friendly, that I was always making the mood great. So I don't know. I didn't never grow
Hey,
up to,
Janet.
like I said,
But
have a man.
you
My
you
man
were
looked like
you were
ice.
conceited, man. You were conceited. When I first met you, you told me I had to pass a paper bag test to even
Oh,
speak to you on a panel. You said,
no.
I
Say
don't know
that.
about you. You said, I don't know about you Negroes.
Oh
Yeah,
my God,
you know
he's
that's
lying.
true. No, that's not a lie. That's a that's a fact,
Oh
Janet.
my God. I
That's a
am
fact, Janet.
not.
Janet,
I
you definitely said that.
never did that.
Yes,
I
you did, Janet.
know I didn't.
Yes, you did. I love the way you whine. Oh, you just did it. Yes, you did, Janet. Mhm.
Because I am better than you bitches.
Privilege thing, right? I know it's taken me a while to come back
She's
within
right
this
about
first
that.
video, but this comment right here sums up exactly what I was trying to say. But you know how TikTok guidelines work. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to go there. But anyway, She said everything that I was trying to make a point at in my video. I've seen a few comments that are asking why I even bothered to put her pre-weight loss body picture in the video, right? I put that picture to make a point that regardless of you having light colored eyes or a certain texture of hair, when it comes to pre-privilege, based on societal norms, the first thing that's going to come to the top of the list is body type. And I'm saying this as a girl who's lost a ton of weight myself. I've noticed that I've been treated way differently compared to when I was heavier set. There's no shade to this lady because I've never said that she was an unattractive woman. And when it comes to pretty privilege, body structure is going to be the first thing that people notice right off the rip. Another person mentioned in the comments, I'm actually going to put it up here.
Okay, body structure. Hold on. Sorry. So tell us, is it body structure? You said it was face shape earlier. Is it body structure then?
I guess I'd be wrong if I said that matters too. Because apparently in here I'm just wrong because
you
it
are
has a place.
wrong. Just deal with it and don't do that. We're in a community of all women. Like there's only a couple gentlemen in here, and they're gone. They were not defending you. They're not going to argue with us. You're the only one that wants to stand up against all this beautiful.
You're damn right, and I will continue to do that and represent for the
around here,
for the for the men with a backbone. For the men with a backbone.
You gotta have a woman in it, baby. You're trapped in this woman's world right now. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna embrace it. You're gonna put it in your chest.
Whoa, that sounds kind of weird. I ain't going you're gonna feel it.
You're gonna feel it. Actually, I felt a Paula Abdul when I said that in that moment. I felt a Paula Abdul moment. You're gonna feel it.
Okay. Well, listen. Like I said, I'm not someone who nitpicks. So like that's why I told you, like, there's girls that I liked that was complete, like they look like one of the damn zombies from Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like it's a scale. It's like I gotta. If you look in my past, there's a one in there and there's a 10 in there.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying. But that's
which one was the one? What can I ask? Which one was the
nobody.
Oh, well, which one was the 10?
But I'm just saying. No. I'm not even talking about people really. But I'm just saying that I have a different way of thinking. So if someone's body not perfect, that's okay. Just like this woman here, I'm just saying that she not conventionally pretty, really. But do I think she's still attractive to me? Yeah. I'm just saying she talking herself up like she is, some hot shit when she really not.
This
But
one
she's
here
all
or
but
the
she's
other
but
one?
she,
This is the lady
the
that responded. This is
no
the other
the Tamika woman. The Tamika
right.
woman. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because this is
she has a weird shaped face, and I'm just objectively speaking. That's
well,
it.
see,
That's
I
not.
have a weird shaped face though, so
No, you don't have a weird shaped face.
I like your face.
You got exaggerated features. Like your eyes are really big. No, that's a good thing though. Look at that. We you up here looking like Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone.
This was me at 20. This was me at 20. There she
No,
is.
Janet,
Oh my God,
Janet, you gotta go. And you know what though? And you know what, Janet? You on a StreamYard camera right now, and you look good. Look at you.
I know.
Yeah,
Imagine if I was on a real
StreamYard.
screen with some
StreamYard make
makeup
everybody look
on,
ugly.
lights, camera,
Uncover your ears. Uncover those ears.
the ears.
Yeah, uncover them. I want to see them. Oh, look at
Oh,
you. Yes, ma'am. No, because you had your hands covering up the sides of your face. That's why.
no, I'm trying to like not, be, because I don't have no clothes on. I had to put a bra on,
Oh,
be respectful.
you changed like 3 times. You had a robe, then you had a gray tank top, now you got a black tank top. What you gonna have on next?
I don't have a gray one. I don't have my robe on.
What you gonna have on next?
Yeah, I feel like beauty does. Here, let me put my red back on so I can be more. Because I was just saying, okay, so the shape of the face.
No, you have a normal shaped
So I
face,
feel like
but
my skin is
you
falling
have
because I'm getting older. So we like, but like the
you
shape
have
of
you have
my face is here, guys.
you know what people probably do. People ever say anything about the dark circles?
Yeah, but it's the lighting.
Yeah, people will talk about that.
It's the lighting. See?
Yeah, people will say stuff about that.
So the
But yeah,
lighting
other than
changes
that,
the pigment on my face. And right here, this is
mhm,
actually just again, just to what?
what happened?
Someone's trying to enter my studio that's not invited.
Uh-oh.
There is none of
You
that.
want to let him up?
No,
You
no.
sure? What's his name?
He,
What's the person?
he won't stay on topic. So look, so if I back up, see, and again, a lot of it's just the pigmentation. See how
Hmm.
my eyes are? A lot of people hate on them.
Look at those lips.
Look at the
Hmm.
face. It's red in the cheeks. Like,
Those lips have the perfect amount of ash. They have the perfect amount of ash. They have the perfect amount of chap. I love it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I don't
Think I gotta
know.
change my drawers now.
Why? Why me? Why you wanna? Why you wanna?
Who
Why
is
you
that? Who's
wanna
back there? What's his name?
play against on me? This boy, and he actually was a good boy at one time. And I don't know. I don't
You wanna
know.
let him come up?
I don't know.
Let him.
Hello,
Let him.
hello. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Hello.
Yeah. Well, you tried.
Are you deaf?
No, I'm not deaf. Are you rude?
Well, I am deaf. I'm sorry. I'm deaf in my left ear. Are you saying anything?
No, you're not. What do you want?
Excuse me. Excuse me,
No,
ma'am.
what
I
do
am.
you really want? Mentally, what do you want? I'm having a show. I don't fuck with you. There's nothing I need from you. So why are you
All right.
here trying to
Well,
interrupt my stuff? Why don't you go
how
back over
about
there with
how
those
about
weirdos?
you send your
No,
link
we're
to your
gonna
guest?
remove you. We're gonna ban you. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ban you and move on. Because again, I
Okay.
don't mess with him and he's weird. And sometimes he's good, but it's like the drugs these white folks be on. And he's not even white. He's
At
Mexican and
least
they
you.
treat him like crap. And it's like I try to give people chances, but what do you want? Like you have nothing nice to say. You can't say hello. Talk about he's deaf. My son is deaf. Anybody that tries to make deaf jokes, you're not funny because deaf people are
Mhm.
really nice people. Something you can't be. So that's why I don't like that. Don't hit my link when you know that I don't really mess with you. Stop it. It's an illusion for yourself. Because I give people
Well,
chances, Supra.
I didn't want for
No, you
anyone to
don't give
think
no
I'm
chance.
being.
You have to go.
I didn't want for anyone to think I'm being a player hater and trying to hide you all to myself
Thing
because
about it
people will
was
think that.
I always get in trouble for being friends with people. Well, that's fine. That's fine, Sig. V Netta is a lot better person than you are. They actually got
I,
a wrench. No,
I
you
really
don't
don't understand why people have such a problem with you.
because I
Like,
don't do that extraterrestrial. You don't get to come up here trying to control nothing. That's why I said
no,
I
that's not why. That's not why. It's definitely something else. I just don't understand why. Because if it was something legit, I would have had a problem with you.
right. And I don't have a problem with you, V Netta. You actually been in the commentary. You've been doing what you want. If you want to promote your channel, fine. If you do just want to consider, no, you don't need to vouch for nobody. I had a whole show with this man. I gave him the respect. And then he turned around and said the hard ER at the end. I removed
Mm,
the person.
oh,
I don't want
yeah.
him back here. So even as I opened the door again, because we're having a pretty privileged conversation, he can't bring nothing to my, topic. So you're not going to sit on my panel and do what you do over in that weird sector, because you saw those weird people yesterday in the chat. He comes from over there. So if you can't come over here and give respect, he clearly could have said hi. He could have said, greetings to Empress Janet and actually been a normal person, because he's done it before. So I'm not excusing that behavior anymore, Supra. I want to talk
No,
about
I like how you shut that down because when they realize they can get away with one thing, they start doing more.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We were talking about Janet's pretty round face.
Yes.
Pretty brown eyes. I
Oh
want
yeah, look at
you
that.
to
Look at that.
know that.
Look at that.
That's where I want to be. I want to get back to the pretty privileged conversation. So let's see what this lady, because this is the lady, remember, that, she did. She sure
Yes.
wasn't prepared for the backlash, somebody said in the comment. She put on her sweetest Sunday voice to post an apology video to say she was only joking with everyone. And then she
That's a
started
fact.
dragging one of her daughter's old friends.
I wouldn't say she was dragging her, but yeah.
Well, I don't think she was dragging, but I feel like she
Yeah,
did. She
I
did
didn't think
have
so
right
either.
to respond, you know. And thank you, V. Back to the pretty, because not too
But
many
that
people are allowed to
girl,
say they're pretty, and then it's like, oh, you're conceited if you think you're pretty. And then Super said Janet's not allowed to tell everyone they're pretty.
I didn't say that. When did I say that?
I
You
just
could. I mean,
joking. I
yeah,
just
you.
joking.
Yeah, but Janet, you know what kind of crowd you got. You can't say certain things because they'll run with it. These are man haters. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
they are man haters.
they're not.
Whoa, here they come.
No, they're
Watch
man.
out, boys. They'll hate your ass. Whoa, here they
Here
come.
she comes. She's a man eater.
Hater, hater. Oh man,
I'm the
you
only
already
man
know.
eater. I'm the only man eater in my group.
No, don't say that.
No, Gigi's
First of-
married. No, Gigi's married. Grandma Love's married. Miss Stephanie's single. We don't do that. They don't do that. They're
what?
just
Do
they're
what?
just normal women, just wanting to be free. And V is out there for me, not you. They're here for me.
I'm not saying. Listen,
Conceited, y'all. I'm doing my
I
pretty
am not.
conceited. Hold up.
You do.
Pretty girl's talking. Hold up. I'm doing my pretty privileged conceited moment here, where I'm taking it upon myself to make it all about me in this
Janet, you
moment.
just think that you could
I'm
talk
rubbing
over me
on my boobies,
because
talking.
you're on quadru and I'm full blooded. You just think you could talk over me because of that. You think you better than me, don't you? Mm-mm-mm.
That is a privilege, though, Supra.
Janet thinks she's better than me because is half white and I'm full black. She thinks she's better than me.
It's a privilege. No, I have a
Yes, you
pretty.
do.
No, my
Janet,
half white card
I'm going to tell that girl. I'm going to tell that girl. I'm going to
my
tell her.
half white, half black card doesn't override my pretty privilege. You don't
I
have
am
a
going to tell. I'm going
you
to
don't
tell the
have a pretty
mustard. I'm
privilege
going to
card.
tell the mustard. I'm going to tell the mustard
Stop
scented
it.
girl. I'm going to tell DJ Mustard over
I
there.
have a pretty privilege card. You don't have one. That's why you're jealous. That's why you're mad.
Listen, I am going to tell the mustard.
I'm not even going to sugarcoat it anymore, y'all. I'm going to tell you, Supra is jelly because he doesn't have a pretty privilege card.
I am going to tell that girl.
Today, I'm going to give him
going
one.
to tell.
He's in the ugly boy category. He's an ugly boy.
I'm going to tell that girl.
He wants to come over here and tell Janet how pretty she is so that I will be on his team and his pretty privileged team.
Oh, whoa. I've been doing that before this ever was a topic here.
All right, well, I'm just trolling.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You mean everything you say.
No, I didn't.
You have forever. You have listen.
Yellow glasses. When I have the yellow glasses on, I'm telling the truth. Okay.
Them shits is Professor Xavier glasses. Them shits you can see. Yo, you can see. Them shits can see body heat.
Yellow, black and yellow.
Them shits got thermal vision.
Yellow, black and yellow.
Yo, them shits got thermal vision.
I know. So when I'm in these glasses, I'm serious. When I'm in these glasses, I'm telling the truth. All right. So don't play with me.
Yeah, whatever.
All
You,
right.
yeah, you exactly. Which is
Wait, let
what you
me.
were saying. Say how you felt.
It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes, darling.
Go
Development
ahead.
where
Go
All
ahead.
back in her heavier set days, she didn't have that attention that she's getting now that she's transformed her body. But let's also not forget that pretty privilege and colorism do intersect, but they are both products of palm colored supremacy. So because she's getting more engagement from men, or she's getting that male gaze that she really probably didn't have when she was heavier set. And again, I'm only saying this because I was a heavier set woman myself and I've lost a bunch of weight. You do not get the same reaction in society. You don't. So it's like this: what she thinks is pretty privilege, that was being overshadowed by her weight. That's just what it is in our society. And I can speak from that experience because, like,
I
that was
don't
my experience
agree.
growing up. And we also got to be a little realistic. Pretty privilege for most people does diminish with age. The weight loss, coupled with the fact that she's now experiencing this in her later years, is the reason why people are bringing age into the equation. When you have pretty privilege, it's like wealth, it whispers. What that woman was describing in her video was colorism.
What?
One thing I did gather was that she ultimately was trolling. And the thing about pretty privilege and beauty and, all the things is that it's all subjective. That woman has absolutely every right to feel herself. But the issue comes in when you're feeling yourself at the expense of putting others down. Congratulations to this
And
woman
that's
on her
what
weight
you
loss. It is
did.
never easy going
Oh
through a
my God, I'm going
transformation. I
on
said
mute.
all that to say this: if you're going to troll the internet with colorism, just be prepared for the comments. So let's talk
So
about this
you
whole
really
pretty
think she
privilege thing,
trolled with
right? I know it's taking
colorism?
me a
See, I get confused about the colorism. I don't think she was trolling. I really think that she.
Please, I beg
Well,
of you, do
okay,
not
let
set
me see
yourself
this.
up and
This
come
was
on the
one
internet and
minute.
tell everybody that you suffer from pretty privilege. First off, we understand the concept of pretty privilege exists. But if your main point of coming on and talking about pretty privilege is to tell everybody how beautiful you are and how you have people that are haters because you are just so beautiful, please don't do it, especially if you can past the ages of 40, 50, 60 years
How
old.
you gonna tell
You are setting
somebody what they
yourself up.
can and
Everybody's
can't
going to call you
do?
old and decrepit. And especially if you start leaning into things like they see my skin color, they see my hair texture. So then say you're benefiting from colorism.
What?
You'd be like, no, I mean, I know I'm beautiful. They say, I think you're benefiting from colorism. Not once you say that
It's
you suffer
pretty
from pretty
there.
privilege, somebody is going to be determined to
I
spot
like
the thing that
it.
is not pretty about you.
Yeah,
They
she's
are going to
pretty
tell you, and
there.
they're not going to let you. Your feelings is going to get hurt. Why do y'all do this? Like, I pray that that's just not something that's on my mind once I get to a certain age. Please,
Yeah, we don't
please, I
care
beg of
after a
you, do
certain
not set
age.
yourself up and come on the
Okay.
internet and
Yeah,
tell
that's
everybody
what.
that you
See,
suffer
that's
from
what I was
pretty
saying.
privilege.
She's
Okay, let me
Yes,
old
talk
and
we
to the man.
decrepit.
understand
Let
the
me talk
concept
to the
of
man.
pretty privilege exists. But if your main point of coming
Oh,
on
it's
and talking
over. Go
about pretty
ahead. Go
privilege
ahead.
is
Go
to tell
ahead.
everybody
I was talking to the man.
I thought you was having
But
another
your main privilege,
mental
but I get what
mental
you're saying.
episode.
At a certain age, we just shouldn't really care, Supra. Um,
Right,
I'll
and
be
that's what it.
40 in January, and I
Mm.
love to tell people I'm almost 50. And when I say that, they're like, "No way!" Like they freak out. So I kind of like the reaction from that, and I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll be 48 in January," and they're like, "No way!" I love it. I like that reversal thing, honestly.
Yeah,
Where I'm like,
see,
I'm almost 50. They're like, no, you look like you're 30 something. And then I'm deep down inside going, I still getting that compliment, darling. Maybe I'm conceited in that way. Maybe I just want to be told that I look like I'm still in my 20s. Ooh, I really don't. I just really don't. I felt like at a certain age, we should have stopped caring. I feel like as a mother, we kind of gave up on certain things and you pick it back up after a certain thing. But like, I've been a mother since I was 18, so I really
yeah.
haven't cared. Yeah, I can rock out in sweatpants and some sneakers and a shirt with some stains on it, honey. I can do it. Yes, I can.
You look like you do wear shirts with stains on them.
Hell yeah, I got all
I
types of
definitely.
stains on them. From the children spilling shit on it and me spilling shit on it and somebody grabbing my shirt. Yeah, I didn't care. I wasn't gonna
No,
go
I
back.
mean you look like you would still do it.
I think
What?
it's time for you to go.
No, no, no. I was just. I'm just saying. I mean, I'll leave. I'll leave, but
Ladies,
I'll leave.
we have
But
appreciated you coming. I do. Matter of fact, I do. And I'm going to prove to you. I'm going to find that shirt that does have these stains on it that I created, and I'm going to show it to you. You know why? Because I'm that bitch.
she
I
got
will,
stains on her shirt yesterday, y'all.
I will wear a shirt that has stains on it. Yes, I don't know where it is. I probably already wore it. I don't know. It says happy. It's my birthday. It's a shirt that says it's my birthday. And when I went out for crabs and stuff that night, I did. I got all types of crap on it that did never come off.
If you put it in the closet, them stains change position. Janet got some other
Oh
shit going
my
on.
God, I got
Mhm.
stains
The
that
sta-
change positions. No.
the stains move on a different part of the shirt every time
Oh,
you
I'm
turn
that
around.
fabulous, y'all. That's why they be hating on me, y'all. This is what I'll be wearing today. So y'all,
Oh snap!
yeah.
Being normal is boring. Mm.
Yeah, so I'll be wearing this today, man. Because I
Where you
gotta get
going, Janet?
outside. I'm trying to get outside. Do you like to go outside? I
I
like to go.
love going outside, except when it's cold. When it's cold, I don't like to go outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go outside and get me some pretty privilege today. Let's see
Go
how many.
ahead, Janet. Go ahead, Janet. You
Let's see
better
how
do
many
that,
free
Janet.
things I can get today. I see if I
Hmm
can get some stuff with my smile. I'm gonna just use my smile today. I ain't even gonna use nothing else. I ain't gonna blink the eyes. I ain't gonna get that little quirky laugh.
You
Yeah,
wearing you wearing you wearing sandals or slippers
I'm wearing.
or sneakers?
No, I'm wearing sneakers. I'm wearing them Air Maxes that are like.
Oh, oh! I was just saying. Oh, wow! The 95s.
Hell yeah, they pink and blue
Oh,
and yellow and shit.
no!
They
I was just going to say that. I was like, oh hell yeah, Janet. See, you know what's going on. You know
hell,
what's going on.
hell yeah, I
Hmm
got that
And
groove going.
Janet don't wear socks with her sneakers neither. When she comes
I
take them
do.
shoes
I
off,
wear little ones,
her
motherfucker.
her
I
feet be
wear
smelling
little
like
ones, little
her
motherfucker.
feet got the room smelling like salt and vinegar. Oh yeah.
Talking about.
Oh yeah.
Let's see the bottom of your motherfucking sock, nigga.
She
Let's
she come
go get
she
you a
come
sock.
through.
Nigga. Let's see the
She
bottom
come
of
through. She
your
take her.
motherfucker. Well, I gotta
She
prove
take her.
everything. Here go my
Yo, she
little socks. Here
see
go
how it
my
clean.
little socks.
See how
Here
mint
go my
condition they are
little
because she don't use them.
boobies.
No,
Here
them
go
them shits is not little.
and
Yo,
I got this
yo,
pretty privilege around here. I'm the most prettiest person out here. That's my new saying, and I'm sticking with it. Shout
Jenna
out to
take her
all the
shoes
pretty
off.
women. Shout out to all the biracial
She
women
take her
that can
sneakers off.
tell for being beautiful.
His
I
feet
don't
smell like
care. All I
industrial
do is
adhesive.
yeah, my feet
Hell
don't
yeah.
stink. My feet
No, but
don't
it's a good Janet, it's a good stink. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a good stink.
stink.
See, you understand. Uh-huh.
No, you know how when you're joking with the boys and then they say something and then it hits a little different. You're like, wait a minute, that ain't me.
Oh,
Oh no,
come on.
I know because boys'
You
feet
can't
stink. I don't like boys' feet that stink. I don't. I don't know why. He
nah.
could be the cutest boy, and as soon as he takes, oh, and his feet stink. You're like, oh man, that's
I like wearing gold bond powder.
no way. You got to wear gold bond powder. So you got
No,
big.
I
Oh,
just like
no,
wearing
you got
I just
flat.
like wearing it because it's cool. It makes
Hey,
you feel
Yogi,
cool.
do you got flat feet?
Uh,
Do you
yeah, I
or
do. I have flat feet. Yeah.
yeah, I'm about to say a lot of black men have flat feet. Why don't they have arches in their feet? What's going on here?
I have no clue. That's something I didn't take notice of.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I guess that's why Air Force
flat
Ones were
footed
so
causes
popular.
you to be bald headed. You could be bald headed with flat feet. You didn't know that?
No, I never heard of that. See, that's an old wives'
You're
tale that you
lopsided when you're
came with.
flat footed. See, I would notice that. If me and you met in real time, I would know what you're lopsided just because you're flat footed.
You wouldn't know shit, Jenny. You just be talking shit, Jenny.
Yeah,
You
I'm getting you back for the sock thing.
know. I'm just saying, Janet.
I'm
You
getting
know,
it back
Janet.
for the sock thing, y'all. We up here. This is what you
Janet
call
shoe game.
those bags.
Janet's shoe game is on point, but Janet don't wear socks with her shoes, man.
I do wear socks with my
When she
shoes.
take her shoes off, it smell like a public housing radiator.
Okay,
Oh
all right,
hell
hold
yeah!
up, hold up,
No, but
hold up.
that shit is great though. That shit is great. It's great.
Hold up. I will tell the truth. I will tell the truth. There's one pair of shoes that I don't wear socks with. They're my Princes. They're my Reeboks. I love them. They're black. And yet I will not wear socks with them.
She came
I
through. She
don't
said,
like you
"Came
no
through
more, bro. You are not my
black,
Yeezy
black,
friend.
Reebok energy, y'all." She got
I,
that.
I do. You don't believe that I got black Reeboks?
It's not. It's like Black Air Force energy. That's like a YN ready to crash out. Black Reebok energy is somebody who's going.
Your
Can
shoes
I speak to your manager? I want to speak to your manager. Try to get you fired. That's the type.
Oh
That's
my
the type of shit Black Reebok.
so your shoe defines on how you are. God.
That's what I
God.
heard. That's what I was
Well,
told. I
then
was
what type
told.
of shoes do you have? Here, I want
I
to
got
see it.
I
Really
would
pretty
never
here.
call anybody
I
rude
got
because
Louboutin
rude,
sneakers.
however, if you are going to come onto the internet, the interwebs, and speak about pretty privilege and how it affects you, you need to be in the realm of pretty privilege. You need to at least have one of those P's, the pretty or the privilege. And if you don't have either, you need to sit back and shut the fuck up. This is exactly why I agree with Cardi when she said, I hate bitches that think they're pretty because they're light skinned. Because it's facts. You think that you're pretty because you're light skinned. It's not because you actually are pretty. It's because you have lighter skin. That's called colorism. Like, I never understood why people would say, oh, well, girls hate me because I'm pretty. They hate me because I look the way I look. Because, like, did they tell you that? Did y'all sit down and have a conversation and say, yeah, girl, I don't like you because you just look so much better than me? Or are you assuming? 9 times out of 10,
Over here
you're
trying to
assuming.
do the TikTok moves that
All
50.
right, hold on, Janet. Hold on, pause it for a second.
I
Now,
love
what he just said right there, right,
it.
about
Okay.
how Cardi B was like, I hate girls who think they pretty just because they light skin. Do girls like that exist?
Um, probably asking the wrong woman.
Oh, come on, yo, see,
Can
this is
you
the
can you
thing.
redo
This
the
is the
question?
thing.
I'm blonde. Can you redo the
Do
question?
girls? I said, but he said that
Mhm.
Cardi B he agreed with Cardi B when she said, I hate girls who think they pretty just because they're light skinned. I'm asking you, do girls like that exist?
Yeah.
Exactly. So what in the hell is everybody in an uproar because this girl tried to come out like she is, what I'm saying? She is just overwhelmed with, her good looks are a curse rather than a blessing. But you got people who say, excuse me, there's not all that. And it's just like you got a certain segment of females that think that this just can't be the case. Like she has to be pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm trying to say. Why can't she be one of
I'm
them
gonna
light
go
skinned
with
chicks who
she's
think?
pretty. I'm gonna go with she's pretty because she's biracial. Yep.
See, that's what I'm trying to say. So that means
I'm
you don't think
allowed.
that. No, no, you're not allowed because I can't, I can't say my kind. I can't absolve my kind from anything, any stupid, you know,
Hold on. I don't hit
speech,
too many
anything
buttons.
like that.
I'll be right back.
On a
Yeah.
side note, I'm gonna say like these gay dudes who be roasting, yo, they funny as shit, bro. These Bati boys is militant. Like these Bati boys is like soldiers. The way they be roasting. yo, the way these Bati
Out of my
boys be
own
roasting.
stream. Yes, biracial equals gorgeous. Thank you.
But
See?
I said that already. But you know, I'm being like facetious because in reality, there's some ugly people of every race or every phenotype. I could point out, I could send you a screenshot of ugly biracial chick with blue eyes and everything, and like I said, I'm a sucker for that. And this broad is, I mean, chopped isn't the word, shredded. You know what I'm saying? See, he said, I know she is. Pretty privilege is real, but it's saying not related to skin color. Yeah, those are two different things, I think too, and I think that she's kind of feeling one more than the other, and I think it's the light skin thing, because like I said,
What if I came out here and
like,
said people hate on Empress China because she has hazel green eyes?
yeah, I believe that. I believe that. I
What if I
believe it.
come out here and say that people are jealous of Empress China because she gets all the men's and the women's?
I believe that too.
But I never said it. They're hating on me because I'm light skinned. Hmm.
I know,
So
but you
I
did tell
think
me that.
that people just took it and proceeded it the way they wanted it. I mean, I don't
No, but
understand
she
why
said
she
that though. She said it
apologized.
though. She
Right. I
said it.
don't understand why she apologized for it though. I feel like she should have stood on it. She really should have just stood on it. Because if it's what she felt, and you know what I mean? Like,
I
did you
think. Listen, but when they start doxing her and doing stuff like that, she probably just doesn't want to go there. She probably doesn't want
I
to fight no more.
I agree. We want to retract, right? But
She
she
doesn't want to,
really
and it's
does
not worth it.
and her privilege, and she
And
knows
they
who.
shouldn't have done that. By the way, they shouldn't have done that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whoever did that is wrong. They shouldn't be doxing her. Like I said, this
Yeah.
conversation is something she shouldn't be concerned with, but they shouldn't be freaking concerned with it like that either. Like, it is not that serious. You know what I mean? And they are taking it to heart. Like, they want to
Yeah.
crucify this woman.
They want to
That is
crucify.
not right.
What? They made her
But
viral for what? Just because she said that she gets pretty privilege. And again, people may think she's not, and there's others that do. So the cup's half full or half empty, regardless of that, her experience, her opinion. Why, like my question, why is she getting beat up so bad that she had to come apologize to make everybody else feel better when in that moment she felt the way she felt? And then people always trying to change the way people feel. In this moment, if I feel like I'm the most beautiful person in the room right now and I say it, I know I could get backlash for it. So I feel like we do have to
you did
know.
get backlash for it.
Well, you do have to know that things that you say will, you'll get backlash. But do you want the controversial stuff? Because, like she said, she didn't know all this sold, but it sold and made her algorithm change because people do that. You get more, like, I got more subscribers from people hating on me. Do you hear me, bro? Like, straight up. I didn't get it from, them. When I was in a community and they all loved me, they helped me get to the 1,000, right? But then everything after that, it didn't really matter. So it's up to like 3,360 something. And it was only at like 330 something. So every time these weirdos go out here making up this stuff about me, it's making that go up. But I didn't ask for any of that. I don't want you to do any of that. I don't want to keep having to hear about all these horrible stories and that Janet does. And this is what I keep telling people. They use my name to get on a stage to have a conversation, lying and slandering me just so that other people will pay you attention. I get it.
Hmm.
But like, what the hell? Like you said, what did I do to them? Because I really just said, no, you can't really come over here and sit like I'm allowing Supra. You understand? And that's what they're really mad.
Oh, that's what you did, huh?
Yeah, that's what they're mad at, bro. Only certain gentlemen are allowed in this place because they want it
Mm.
a place where they can come over here and control. Bitches don't control my thought, and neither does a nigga. I'm the empress in this motherfucker. So if I want all females around this bitch and I want men in here being gentlemen, that's what the fuck I want. And I get what the fuck I want. So what privilege is that? Because again, it's just Miss Brittany. And I paid a cost to be the boss that a near nigga could never. So I don't know. Like, I'm
Mm,
learning.
mm, mm.
I understand. I really would go with her because, I get what she was trying to say, but like I've
Right.
been in some situations where things got turned around. So I get that. I'm not going to go on her beauty because like Gigi said earlier, I don't drag folks on that. I go off of like that real, like, you know what I mean? That moving, how you're moving, how you grooving, what your vibe is on, because a lot of people, I don't even ask to see them. I've never asked you to see you. I will never ask. That's not something I'm looking for. The way you vibe, the way your sound is, and the way you're functioning. If it's right, I'm with it. I'm moving with people like that. I'm not going to look at your looks and be like, oh, I do make jokes, I think every time I make a joke, they say it's so serious. Super, it's so word to the bond, to the bond. Yeah, my word is bond, but if I'm making a joke, I can't even be funny. I get persecuted for, oh, she's serious. Oh, she said this. It's got to be gold. Oh, she wasn't joking. She's not allowed to joke. Like you can't tell people what they can and can't say. People who say it need to be responsible for what they're saying. And if I know that I come out here and I can start controversy, Supra, I can come to your channel and be like, ah, la 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 la. Yeah, I can get this stuff going. You understand? But I try to move a little differently so that I can actually show another side of me. Because there's other things that I can do. I don't have to just be one way because people keep on pushing that narrative. Like Janet's like this. It's like they trying to make you into what they keep saying. She's this, she thinks she's better than everybody. She thinks she this. I don't sit with thieves and liars in real time. I let everybody eat off my table in real time. And I ain't never been that bitch. I am that bitch for real. So if you don't know what bitch I'm talking about, then you're the left behind motherfucker. But I would never come out here and start that shit. I thought I came out being humble. And then they had to turn me into where I could feel like I could say, I say all the time around here, Super, it's biracial lives matter. We had a whole biracial month, August 31st, 31 days. Okay. 31
Hmm.
we celebrating in this motherfucker our biracial asses. Because being black and white is actually different than being mixed. Because some people are mixed with Spanish and black and white. Some people are mixed with Japanese, black and white, and so forth and so on. I only have two. The two that fight the most. You understand? So I'm
Hmm.
always hear the one side say one thing, and I'm always going to hear the other side say another. But I've always gone off of how I feel, Super.
Yeah, she crazy, y'all. But we love that about her. Okay, we love that about
And that's all I've always heard crazy. I've always heard trouble and I've always heard crazy because I don't go with that norm. I'm asking questions and I'm always going to see inside of everything. I'm going up and down, I'm going left and right. Because again, if I mess with you, Supra, they gonna say that you fucking with the white girl. They gonna make
her.
fun of us being
Well,
together.
I'm letting them know right now. I'm messing with the white girl, but not the cocaine. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Ooh,
messing with
let's
the
say,
white
yeah.
girl.
But yeah, so you know what I'm saying. Let's go there. Super's messing with the white girl. He's gonna get backlash for her. He's gonna get talked about in his community because of her. Mm-hmm. And she
Mm-mm-mm.
really is the white girl. So when they say look at him with the white girl, it's real. But moving forward, in the quote world, if you're messing with a biracial person, then they're going to do the same thing to you. She's still going to be the white girl. She's still going to get, you're still going to get that backlash. They're not going to say that that's a black woman and that you're not going against them. So it's hypocrisy at its best. Because as a biracial woman, right, and I mess with a white man, Supra, I'm going to use you, sir. He could come over and be like, "What are you over here cooning for?" So it's like,
Mm.
what you're worried about what everybody thinks. You're never going to be happy. Never.
Right, right.
Oh, I know
Yep.
that's right. Irby said, "Leave the snow bunnies alone." Oh, damn it!
Hell no, Irby.
Don't you
Hell
mess with
no.
snow bunnies, Irby. I thought you. I think. Wait, no. Irby likes Spanish women.
Nope, I am not leaving the snow
He's all
bunnies or
mixed up. He's all mixed
the
and wild.
mixed biracials. Nope,
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
does.
doing that.
He does white women and biracial women. But Irby,
Yeah.
like you said, you did what Latino women and white women. But see, I do African American men. I'm just very attracted to dark skinned men. I've even had light skinned man before, and I did 6 years with that man. Um, and
You
I just
sound like you make it sound like a prison sentence. I did 6 years.
yeah, it was. It was
Oh
hell.
my God, here we go. See,
It
she gonna say that because she tried to play off the words I said. It was not hell. Stop
No, it really was because he said certain things that I didn't like. He would actually try to get me to agree with him because we were biracials.
it. So you never said nothing. You never said nothing he didn't like. You never asked him. You never asked him, is it in yet? Like you never said nothing he didn't like. You never
God,
said nothing.
no. Actually, he
You
wasn't
never said
biracial. Actually, he wasn't
nothing.
biracial. He was mixed because his father was Jamaican and his mother was Philippine or
Shout
Indian.
out to the yard man them. Whatever sonado mayo. Yes,
He's
mayo.
a mixed person. So, but I just still didn't care for that. My two husbands were African Americans. My first husband looked like Ice Cube, and my second husband looked like Busta Rhymes.
Yo. Yo, Buster Rhymes, my nigga though.
I like
Yo.
And
He
look at
said he
him
look
when he
like Buster.
doesn't have his hair, but look at him when he doesn't have his hair too. He looked good, not you. I'm just saying, ladies, he looked good. Look good.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, so I just have a type. I just have a type.
Okay. That's just black.
It's just blackety black.
Okay, let me find out.
Black. That's why I said I really like Jamaican black. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh snap! You know that's my mother's side of the family, right?
Mm-mm. You got a cousin?
Yep.
Anyway, your
Yeah, I
older
got.
cousins. Anyway, your older cousins.
Well, hey, listen, I'll let you listen. They wow,
I'm
but
trying to come to New York. New
I mean, that's my
York.
mother's side of the family.
He's Malaysian. Is that a real thing, Irby? Malaysian's a real thing?
Yeah, that's a real thing. That's half black and half Asian. Why you acting like you can't use context clues and figure that out?
No, I don't. Ooh, you better watch your
What a
mouth. Oh, yeah. Irby likes Hispanic women. Yep. So, I don't know.
Hispanic chicks be racist as shit, bro.
Oh, my. Mhm.
They are. I don't care what nobody said. You ain't see how they all acted after Canelo lost that fight last week? They still can't let it go.
Now,
Yo,
you're
Crawford won,
wait a
man.
minute. You're saying what you want to say, but if you get backlash for that,
I said it already. What are you talking about? I already been said it. Back in the days when we was on Gotti Channel, we used to call them Germans. We said, yo, get these Germans out of here. Well, the Spanish people used to come up on the panel, we call them Germans and tell them get out of here. What are you
oh my
talking
God.
about?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to
But
finish
that's
this.
but Janet, that's because they was coming up in a place talking about you. They was coming up in a place. Yo, nigga this, nigga that, nigga 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 nigga
I know that
nigga.
they're allowed to say it.
Yeah. So that's Mexican
Everyone's
women,
allowed to
Asian.
say
No,
that
they're racist. They're
they're gay
racist. Yeah,
or
Mexican women is
biracial.
racist. Mexican women is racist. That's a fact. They be like, yo, they can't even watch black people on TV. You go over
What?
there, no, cambio. Then you try to change, grab the remote. It's Michael Jordan on the screen. No, cambio. Damn, we can't even watch Mike. Shit.
I had a Mexican
Yo,
help last night. Y'all is just a bit much around here. Ah, darn
it's a
it.
fact.
Puerto Rican, Dominicans, Cubans are cool.
If you're in New York, it seems like that. But I mean, yeah, I guess. But
Well, I know somebody that's in Puerto Rico and they have a wife and she loves him dearly. Mhm. I don't know because I don't know that side. I just don't know. I don't know nothing about Latinos or Mexicans. I'm not even going to tell you I was interested.
mm-mm-mm. Okay. Well, I mean,
I just
you
learn as
probably
I go. So, you know what I mean? I've never been like, because people always have this stereotype for Mexicans, and I never seen it. I just know that people are sheltered. And then when I ask questions, I get in trouble, Supra, because I noticed that some of the Mexican people and even the Spanish, they have color. And then I see the white looking ones. And all I asked was, did a white looking ones judge the other ones with color a little differently or not? That's all I asked, and I got in trouble.
yeah,
But
they do. They definitely do. And that's why in
me
their
and
little
all that's
telenovelas,
offended.
that's
I
why
get real
in their
question.
little telenovelas, you only see certain ones on that screen.
Yeah,
And you know which ones you see.
white
Those are
complected.
the
They're white,
Spaniards.
and they have like black hair, and they're white complected, and they are not brown folks like the.
Indigenous. They're not indigenous. Exactly.
Okay,
You
yeah.
know,
And so then I asked, do they treat them different? Is there a different texture? Or why are those the ones that mess, the ones with a little of color do mess with the black folks? You know what I mean?
they got Mexicans that's black, Janet, but when they try to come over here,
Yeah.
you got to remember the cartels run everything. So when they're in that desert and they are turning those people back. You know what I'm saying? They'll
Uh,
rather have the lighter ones that we know as Mexicans come over here. You know what I mean?
and that's crazy work because the Asians
Establishing.
is like that too. There's Filipino folks that look a little brown, and then there's Filipino people that have like that white skin too. So,
Hmm. Yeah. There you go.
and I just be
Hmm.
looking around because one thing about being biracial, bro, I just look around at stuff like that. I've never not. That's what I said. I've never not hated any nationality. There's no one that I've said I don't want to look or be nosy. I even noticed that we weren't eating like real Mexican food, like they were lying to us about the food, because over the years this stuff has changed. And I noticed the areas. I know where people go to get Indian food, real Indian food. And then you see the Indian folks. And I look at, what I tell you, Supra, every time I see one of them Indian men and he be black,
Hmm.
dark chocolate black that I like, that blackity black, I get kind of jealous. I'm like, how the hell he get that goddamn chocolate now? I'm up here using the sun to try to get a little at a time, And this
No, Janet, you don't need to darken up. You
why
are fine
being
just the
darker?
way you are. Just the way you are. The hell's
Oh,
wrong with you?
just the way you are. Look at
I
that
mean,
arm to this arm. But look at that arm to this arm. Look at all the bruises on that arm because it's so light. But look at this, Supra. Look
I'm
at this.
looking at the muscles. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, there's
I'm gonna tell
muscle.
you like Aaron the plumber. I'm looking at the hair on your forearm.
You see the difference? Look at the
Remember when he
difference.
said that to that girl? He said, "I'm looking at the hair on your forearm."
Uh-huh.
She said, "Don't do too much. Don't do too much."
I
I'm like,
got a
why do you
lot of
talk
hair.
like that?
That's crazy. Is that a bad thing?
No, I don't see no hair.
That's hair right there. What you talking about, Willis? This is all hair right here.
I mean, listen,
And look at
everybody
all these
got.
bruises. That's what I'm saying. See how light skinned when you're light? Look like a fish.
What
Look
the
at
hell
that.
you be doing?
Well, I'm just living life.
That's
I'm
them
doing
straight jacket. That's the straight jacket straps, y'all. They
Oh
strapped it up too
my
tight.
God. Now look at
That's the
this
straight
arm.
jacket.
Let's see, now look at this arm. And look, see, because it's light skin back there. See,
Yo,
because
Janet lived with Black Widow spiders up in her crib. She's immune to the poison by now.
he got jokes.
Yo,
You
yo,
see the
her shit is like,
difference?
oh, her crib is like National Geographic. It
And
should
look at
say you
my
walk up in
hands. Look
there,
at my
that should
hands.
say.
Are you paying attention? Look at my hands.
I paid attention. Them shits
Look
is clean, but
how
let me see the fingernail to make sure ain't no doodle with them. Let me see the
oh
fingernails.
my
All right, because
God.
some of these
Yeah, they're
non-biracial chicks.
clean. They're
You know what I'm saying?
clean.
All
I
right,
got
cool.
alien fingers. I
Nah,
broke this finger when I was a kid.
but they probably smell funny too, though, and that's
Oh,
cool. Because
oh,
I
they
know your
smell
feet.
like. Oh, they smell like.
I,
No, they
I know
smell
they
like.
see. Nope,
Oh,
that's not what it smelled like. You gotta cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out.
yeah, they smell good.
You know they was smell.
They smell good. I can
You know they
sniff
was
it. I can sniff it confidently. All right, leave me alone.
hands.
All
Hands will
right,
smell.
so in this picture right here, I fucking hate you. You're
Hands will
just
smell
jealous
like
because you're not light skinned. That
the
is what it is.
Oldsmobile
I have
or
figured
the
you out.
old.
You're just jealous
Hands
because
was,
you're not light
yo,
skinned.
her hands will smell.
You're
Her
just
hands
jealous.
was. Yo, her hands was smelling.
Ripe, ripe age of
Her
47.
hands was smelling
It's
like bird
insane.
food.
It's
She
a
said
bit
she was
insane when you
47.
think that.
Oh my God, y'all kept saying she was over 50 and she's only 47. And get off sniffing my fingers because I'll fart now. I will fart right now.
Them shits will smell like turtle pellets.
Spotless smell like dove. It
Oh my
does.
god.
It smells
Oh
like
my
vitamin
goodness.
E and Dove because I had to rub it on my body. And I put vitamin E and Dove on my body. And then he tried to make fun of it and said it smelled like my feet. He smells like corn
Nah.
chips and gay. He smells like
You know
corn
your
chips
feet,
and
Janet.
gay.
Janet, Janet, you know your feet was up here smelling like industrial
I will
adhesive.
sniff
Come
my feet right now. I will sniff my toes right now.
What's that gonna do? We don't. That's just you. You ain't gonna be honest.
Yeah, your face will tell everything. If it stinks, your face will go like a
Oh
cat,
no, no,
like
stop it. Cut
a
it
cat
out. You've trained for this. You've trained for this. Cut
like
it
a cat
out.
does.
You've trained for this, Janet.
No, I've trained to put myself in this position I'm about to get in. I've trained for that. But I didn't train to go wash my feet. I've been sitting here this whole time. I've been sitting here for 2 hours and 43 minutes with Supra as he's been trying to drag this beautiful light
I
skin.
was I wasn't trying to drag her. I was just being honest with
So I'm gonna sniff my feet.
her. Yo, them shits is green at the bottom. What? Don't do it.
Great.
No, don't even do it, Janet. Stop, because you gonna slip a disc. You're gonna slip a disc. Cut it out. See that? Look at her face right now. Look at her face right now. You see how her face look? That's how it tells you. That's how it tells you, son. So that is what it tells you. That tells you her face look.
Oh, my own feet.
Yo, Janet. Yo, cut it out. They gonna clip this, man. I'm just
Oh,
playing with you.
they are.
They
Sorry.
gonna clip this.
I tried.
Yo, they gonna clip that, man. Cut it out, man. This is
I
crazy.
tried to smell myself. God damn.
Yo,
Wait,
that's going. You
you know
going
that
viral
white guy
again?
that was I told you that white guy that was in the chat yesterday. He got that. He just got it.
Ah, no.
He's
That shit
gonna
is going on. What?
it was flirting with the man that likes white women. He didn't even like her. She was up there for. They always put me in some provocative, disgusting position of messing with people, and I just wanted to smell my feet because if they stunk, I would have told. One thing that I
No, you
can do,
wouldn't.
bro. Yeah, my pretty privilege card allows me to tell the truth, and see, I can tell the truth.
No, because y'all not telling the truth about
I
this
can tell.
woman right here. Cut it out.
I am telling the truth about her. She's
No,
pretty,
you're
and
not.
you're mad.
She alright. She alright.
This is a
She's
grown
better
ass
than
woman.
I.
Now, I
She
would never
alright.
call anybody ugly because rude. However,
And she about to
if
shake
you
that
are going
ass
to
at
come
47.
onto
Look at her.
the
Shake that
internet,
ass. Watch
the
yourself.
interwebs, and speak about pretty
She's
privilege and
decent,
how
but
it
she
affects
is
you,
not. She's
you
funny
need to
looking
be in the
though.
realm of pretty privilege. You need to at least have one of those P's, the pretty or the privilege.
I'm
And if
done
you
with
don't
him.
have either, you need to sit back and shut the fuck up.
I think he's jealous because he has to wear that thing on his head. That's what I think.
Oh, come on. See, that's the thing, man. Y'all can't
Don't
just
hate
do
on
that. Y'all
me
can't
because I
write
want to
everyone
get
out.
my opinion.
Oh.
He hating on her. I think everybody hating on her. That's what I think. I think everybody's just hating on her.
Nah, brothers is not hating.
She did. BG's really pretty.
Mm, exactly.
was confused. I'm like, is she serious? Later, I saw one of her other videos where she doubled down on everything that she was saying because she wasn't joking. She responded to a comment of someone else saying, like, you're not experiencing pretty privilege, you're just benefiting from colorism. And she was like, I know what colorism is, and I am experiencing pretty privilege because I'm pretty. She says she is a conventionally attractive woman and
And again, she could be experiencing. How do they get colorism in there? I'm
Because
confused.
she said, like, you got to pay attention, Janet. She
Shit.
said mad times, and the light skin and the green eyes. And then she said that multiple times. That's where they get colorism from. And plus, if people are looking at her and they have, you know, deduced that she's not, her features aren't really appealing to, to the extent she indirectly claims, then they're gonna obviously say attribute whatever uh whatever rewards handed to her by society, by to
Definition.
to
We need the definition. Hold on. Hold
to
on.
her to her color, to her complexion, and because I mean we see that happening a lot. Like I said, black men in this conversation, black men get blamed for why that woman feels the way she does. I've
Prejudice
already heard videos saying it.
discrimination against individuals with a dark skin tones, typically among people of the same ethnic and racial group. So when did she do that?
She
When
didn't say she's not the one saying like she's better than other people because she's light skinned or has green eyes. She was saying that she's experiencing this pretty privilege, like she's just overwhelmed with, and guys just. She said, "Oh, it's not always good," but she never even gave an example of when it was bad, and she said it was because she got light skin and green eyes. And when she sat up here and said, "It's not always good," first of all, no one likes people who, no matter what they look like, who do that. Oh, you so good looking that what I'm saying it's problematic to you. And what's the problem? You know, people be hating. That's not good. I don't care if you was if you was black as I don't care if you was navy black. You know what I'm saying? You get up there and talk about how you so good looking and it's problematic. And the major problem is people just hate on me. Everybody going, you're gonna kind of come off like, you know, uh, like you need to be your ego need to be brought back down to earth, yo. You know what I'm saying?
hmm.
Like you got first world problems.
So what
You
if
feel me?
somebody else would have said this? I want to take a look and see what this says. This is a totally different person. Pretty
Look, if
privileges.
she said this, check it out. Like if she gave a story like what I told you, like certain things I've seen when I was a kid, where I'm saying a girl came up to her and pulled a blade out and said, "I'm gonna cut that pretty face of yours." Like if she came with a story like that, then it's like, yeah, that validates everything. As long as it's true. But to just be like, people hating, that is so like people hating is is really like you got to get multiple sides of that story. If these days, you know what I'm saying? In these times, you got to get multiple sides of that story. You know what I mean?
I could
But
agree
yeah,
with you on some of that because you do have to have a story to back up why you feel that way, right? Or your truth of the story. Because
right. All she said was, I don't know. I was talking to this guy because he was talking to me, and then all these other girls just treated me like shit afterwards.
well,
Like
that
at
happened.
some point, you gotta say, at some point,
Listen, that happened to me. I picked an ugly nigga that I didn't think nobody else would want. I built that build a bear ass nigga, and them
oh
bitches.
my god, we talk about this.
Yeah, I built their
Yo,
ass.
I think you want him back. I
And all
wish
I'm
you could throw
saying is
you back.
right
I
there.
need a little love.
You are not singing while I'm talking.
I'm saying, I think you want it back.
No, I don't want it back. I built a bare ass. I threw it out there. It's whatever. It's back to
And
being.
maybe if I could find, go and rewind the time.
Ugh.
She'd be the girl that you deserve.
Just means you agitate me.
Janet over here. Janet over here, like, give her one chance to
I'm
make it work.
I'm trying to come in hot. Like I said, when I picked a nutting ass
yo,
nigga, milk
yo,
motherfucker, them
yo,
bitches.
Janet, keep going back.
So I'm just trying to figure out, like,
Janet said, give her one more chance.
I gotta get him out here for a second because I'm gonna make this motherfucking point. The point I'm trying to make is, and now you made me forget. Thank you as my co-host today.
No, you love me as your co-host. You know the show lit when I'm here.
I'm messing with you. All I'm
You
trying to
know, you know, quite.
bro, is I get a little sensitive when I have to talk about the dirty trash that I became. But I'm just saying, when you do something and nobody else is paying attention, then all of a sudden they just run over and do it, and then they try to talk bad about you, and you don't wind up being what they said. Like, I don't know. There's always a hater. Always somebody in the darkness, like, don't fuck with Janet. You don't get death threats about fucking with Janet?
No,
Damn.
but I don't be around the weirdos you be around.
Oh my God. Now I'm around weirdos. You don't even
You
know
know,
me.
but you've been around. You've been around weirdos. I've been telling you that.
I had an hour ago, but I
Didn't
was
I?
in
No, didn't
too.
I? Didn't I tell you that your ops is weird? I told you that yesterday.
Oh yeah, we already know that because they're
Your
incel.
enemies is yeah,
Um,
your enemies is
people. I got a lot of
bitch
people with
made.
disability. Because you can't fight people with disabilities. You know that, right?
Yeah,
You
you
know.
got you got you got bitch made enemies. I ain't never seen something like this. Like where you find your enemies at? Them
When
niggas.
I go to people's panels and I show up to their show, those weirdos follow me back to my show sometimes. That one was actually talking and harassing another woman. I stood up for the woman and she chose him over me.
Them
She
the
just
type of niggas you spin the block. You ain't even gotta say. You ain't even gotta pull. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pull nothing out. You just walk up to it and be like, boom.
well,
Ah!
we got something nice for that bad boy because Pickles is in my phone, honey. But anyway, let's move on from this. I gotta wrap this up
Pickles.
now. I want to hear this lady because this is
What are
another
you looking
person.
at pickle? What
And
are
I
you looking at
know, I
pickle? What are you
know.
looking at
It's
pickles
a
for?
real thing. We got to
We're gonna
admit it.
find
It
Pickles'
is a real
parent.
thing. Everybody knows it's real. That's not a myth. So if you are trying to get further in your career, if you're trying to get further in your dating life, if you're trying to get the ring, if you're trying to do so many things, looking good is definitely going to help you. Okay, so try to look good every day. Try to look good every day. You may not look as glam as you're going to look when you're going out and doing something like really spectacular, but every day you still need to look put together and pretty so that you get pretty privilege. Okay, it's a real thing, I'm telling you. So if you have noticed, if you have started leveling up and getting pretty every day, getting dolled up and all that kind of stuff, you will notice how people treat you way different when you look really pretty versus when you don't. So if you want
That's
better
crazy.
treatment
I didn't even do
across the
nothing
board
yesterday, and I still.
from everybody, you got to look good.
I woke up
We're
like,
talking about pretty privilege, and I know,
oh
it's a
no,
real
see,
thing. We got to admit
I
it.
mean,
It is
it's
a real thing.
pretty. See, you get cars, you get all types of stuff.
Yeah,
But
Janet. Everybody don't get that though. Every pretty girl don't get that. There's levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I did say that earlier. There really is levels. And that's what I'm saying. When you
But
have the eyes and you have the hair and the skin tone, it kind of hits a little different, especially when you got nice booty.
yeah, right. But see, that's the thing.
Got
Okay,
nice
when
boobies, it's a little different. Like all the
here's
things.
the thing. Here's the thing, Janet. That woman, it's like there's a lot of them that assume that that is what every man wants, and it's not. It's what I like, but there's a lot of other people that would never talk to no girl with no. First, and you want to know what's funny? Years ago, you couldn't. I
Mm.
didn't like biracials. You couldn't. I thought y'all was weird. I was like, what is that? Like it was just weird to me seeing such like white skin with black features. Like it threw me off,
Oh, I
and I
love
didn't really want
that.
nothing to do with it. But
I
that
love
was way, but that was way back. But see now,
it.
oh my god,
No,
that's like it's
I
like
did that
sweet.
before. I've done that with men before. Like I wouldn't date white men because they're too close to my brother, and I wouldn't date light skinned men because they're too close to my skin tone. But I think I might start liking light skinned men. Yeah. I
Yeah,
might
but
find
see,
biracial. What if I mess with a biracial that's black and white too? Hmm.
ain't nobody telling you could do that. I mean, you could do
Ugh. And
that.
only mess with it. You know how you say you only mess with this and that? Well, like I think we need to get out of that sometimes. Because if you open up more, you might find something else, right?
Well, I tell people that all the time, but um, at the same time, I understand certain people's reasoning behind certain things.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's a lot of guys who would never, who don't want that Tamika. They don't. There's a lot of guys who don't want that. So when she says, "Oh, I experienced pretty privilege," and she directly mentions her having light skin and green eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's where she's gonna come in. That's where she's gonna get accused of colorism right there, and that's
I
where
see. The
the
other
roast is going.
one said something more different, like pretty yourself up, get yourself dolled up, keep yourself groomed, is what this one's saying. Which I'm
Yeah,
kind of into that aspect of it because every woman can gorge up, and when she gorges,
I don't know. I don't know
yes,
about everything. No, and it's not picking on people either. It's just some
no,
people.
because every woman
Some
can,
people.
whether she
It's
does it
not. It's
or
not. I'm telling
not,
you. I'm telling you. Not every person. Not every person can gorge up.
they
Most
can.
people in the not every person. I'm telling you. There's just some people they can. Yo,
Men
let me.
and
You know
women,
what? You all right? Look at Leslie Jones. There's no way in hell. I'm
where
sorry. Like there's no way in hell.
it's
You
time
gotta
to
understand. Huh? What'd you say?
I said
No,
it's
just
time to go.
no, but it's a fact. Yo, listen. All
Yes,
right,
she
and you want to know?
can.
No, she cannot. Leslie Jones cannot.
Yes,
Yo,
she
listen.
can.
No, she can't. This is what,
I've
and this
seen
is what, this is
men
the
turn
thing. This is
into
the thing.
women. If I see men turn
Listen,
into
listen,
women,
Janet, listen. This is what I've been talking about with y'all. A lot of black females, y'all are gonna tell men. You know what I'm saying? What he said is right. Irby Fatal, what he just said is right. But that's what I said earlier. It's like, yeah, she experiences that privilege amongst blacks, but what about white men? It's not going to be the same. Asian men, as look, there's a lot of groups out here where if you got a little black in you, they don't want nothing to do with you. Now you're lower than the dog in their front yard. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of them. There's a lot of groups out here like that. But like I was saying, um, what was I saying? I was
yeah,
saying something
what
about
was you saying?
nah, because I just got sidetracked by his comment, but he was
Because I'm
speaking of fact.
saying that
Oh
every
yeah, Leslie Jones. Yeah, yeah. Listen, listen, listen,
man can dress up as
listen,
drag queens and look like a
listen, listen.
woman. All women can
Nah, listen.
cram up. Yes,
Listen, and nah, because even with men who dress up as drag queens, there are a lot of those who are straight up obvious. In New York, if you get caught with a trans, that's what you wanted to do. Because the ones out here are like 6'8". Ain't no way you gonna be fooled. These niggas in dresses, they got yo, they walk up to you like, hey, there's no way you're gonna be fooled. You're not gonna be fooled. You know what I'm saying? Now in Atlanta, maybe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't go there. But in New York, there's no way you're gonna be fooled at all. So if they catch you with one, that's what you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Now with Leslie Jones, this is the thing, right? Somebody said this before. It's not that men are more visual, because people men are visual creatures. No, that's not it. A ugly man, a woman can still be with him because he still looks like a man, right?
yeah, I'd rather be with
But
somebody
a
who looks
man,
nice YouTube instead of Mr. Sims. But go ahead.
No, but I'm just saying a woman can still. That's why you hear women say, "I like ugly man." You hear women lie like that, but it can be it's feasible still. But a ugly woman, like men aren't. A lot of ugly women don't stand a chance because there's a lot of them that look like men. You know what I'm saying? Like there's ugly, and then there's like
Well, there is like I
there's
said, there's
ugly. Look, there's
privilege, and then there's a biracial privilege as well, and it comes with
no,
the.
but that's what I'm trying to. No, but we're not talking about that. We talking about.
That's what
we
my
talking
topic
about.
is. Okay, go ahead.
No, we talking about. Listen, because you know I'm right. So now you want to deflect like a typical 4C community
I wasn't
resident.
even listening. I don't have 4C hair.
Okay, you 3C whatever,
I don't
but you
have
still
3C.
2C.
I got baby doll hair.
Shut up. I don't even know what that means.
Exactly. So don't act like you know what it is about. What are you talking
You
about? This
just
is
you just.
baby doll hair. Look how soft it is. Look how I can run your fingers through it. Look how it flows. Dog.
Yo, don't hurt your neck, yo.
I will never.
Don't hurt you.
I will never
Don't
hurt
hurt you.
my neck. Don't you
Don't hurt
ever.
your neck.
Don't you ever do me. My neck is necking, honey. I got a spring in my neck. Nickel.
Oh
All right, so
wow.
back to what I was saying, because again, we're gonna wrap this up, Supra.
You
Unless you
go
got
wrap it up. Wrap it
unless you
up, baby.
unless you've got $45,000 you could give me right now. This pretty bitch
What,
gotta go.
where you going to get $40,000 right
I'm
now?
about to go get it with my pretty privilege.
Man, shit. Cut it out.
How
Cut it
you
out.
know? How you know what I'm about to go
You
do?
ain't about to go get no $40,000.
How you
I
know?
know you not. I know your ass ain't. Cut it out.
Don't you ever
You got
talk to
40
me in that New York accent like that again. I'll kick you out of here. No, you won't.
40,000 rupees. What
Nigga,
is you
don't
talking about?
lie out. Everybody
What is
else
you what is you
lies. Everybody
what is
else
you talking about?
here.
Yeah, exactly. 40,000 rupees or something. Ain't getting no ain't getting no money out here like that. You feel
You
me? She talking crazy, y'all. She talking reckless, you heard? Anyway, you love that New York accent too. Don't even front.
Well, I actually have a country accent. I'm
No,
more
you don't.
country. Yeah,
No,
I'm
you
more.
don't.
I'm
No,
more.
from another country. Yeah, from another country. Yeah,
I'm from another country.
you have a Canadian accent. You like when we see those shows and they like you Degrassi or something like that. Like, where is she from?
I'm from Canada, eh? I am from
Well,
another planet. I'm not from your planet. My name is Janet, and I appreciate you coming today and talking with me. And again, I
yeah.
don't disagree with nothing no one said. We had our own opinions and we spoke on what we wanted to. And I appreciate you coming up. Appreciate
You
everybody.
can't disagree with me because I'm right. But yeah, I feel you.
All right, thanks for coming. I know
Hmm.
I
No
disagree
doubt.
with everything you said.
No,
Okay.
you don't. You don't
I
disagree with jack
disagree
shit I
with
said.
your green avatar picture with an A.
Nah, see. This
Mhm.
one. That's the black side of you.
And
That's the black side of
matter of fact, I'm gonna hate on you real quick, and then I'm gonna kick you out of here. Why you gotta
you.
be
You're gonna do
messing with
what?
the white girl? Why you gotta be messing with the white girl that you over there scared of? A real
the
woman that
white,
take
the
care of
white girls
you.
and the mixed girls. The white girls and the mixed girls.
Out
All right, the white girls and the mixed girls. All right, and that's just what it is. And anyone
of
who has a problem with that, well,
I
kick
know
rocks.
you'll be in trouble. Next time I have a show, we're gonna do another show about a controversial topic that Super keeps talking about. Super feels like all the women are just not, ready for this, but we're gonna have that conversation. We're gonna get
Oh,
to
you
the
mean why they got such a effed up attitude problem?
yes,
Oh
yes.
yeah, we can talk about that.
There's all the women have attitude problems.
Not all, not all, not all.
Yeah, let me get him up out of here.
You know what demographic I'm talking about? Wakanda.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
we're gonna have that conversation. I feel like next Sunday we can touch on that.
I'm talking about the SMD girls.
Yeah, because you are so convinced about this, but you'll go
Fuck my
after
dick.
anybody.
They'd be
Like you
like, yo,
don't
fuck
keep
my
it to
dick,
one person.
nigga.
I feel like like we might have to have an intervention for you, because Supra, you can't like
You
put your
sound like God. You sound like Gotti now.
you can't put your opinions on all of us women.
It's not about the
You
opinion, but I
gather
don't.
all the
I don't put it on all. I don't put my opinions on all of you. I put
okay.
it. I said a certain demographic. I never included you in that.
No, you haven't, because we're good. We're good. We've been
No,
through.
but even if we was good,
I
until
got
you do
cussed
something
out
to
by
show me.
you. I don't think we've ever dragged each other, but we've definitely been through a lot. So I respect you, and
Me
I
and
hear
you never got in no issue ever.
ever. But if I tell you, brother, that the men are following me, the women are stalking me, the ladies love me, they got pictures of my coochie on their motherfucking computer, and they are insane. Are you
Now
gonna
you
be
got to
like,
tell me.
hold up? Are you gonna be like, Janet, you're just conceited, you're overthinking it?
No, I'm not going. But that's real. That stuff actually happened. I'm not going to say like.
And
But
this
look
is
who you was
what
hanging around. That's what I'm trying to say. Look who you was hanging around.
well, if I'm so goddamn ugly, why did they run over here to tell me I'm so ugly? Why?
Because Janet, it's they gotta listen. They have to remind you and tear you down.
Right. The same way that they tried to do that lady. She backed out and went back and apologized. I ain't apologizing for nothing.
No, no, no. That
I'm
lady is different.
never apologetic anymore. I said my sorries when I went too far and said some things to hurt people's feelings, all of that. But I am not going for it. People make shows about me all day long, lie about me all day long, create stories about me all day long. But in the end, I'm just
Mm-mm-mm.
and I'm happy with being me. So I thank you for coming, brother. You could have been anywhere else, and you was here with me.
You damn right.
And I appreciate everybody watching this on the replay. Did you want to say anything else before we jump off in here? Because I'm going to the real world.
Free my nigga Big Tunchi. You heard what I'm saying? My nigga, you know what I'm saying? Free my nigga, no, I'm just joking. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Free.
I'll have to click this damn button on his ass again.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. 'Cause you know what it is.
Free everybody. Peace and blessings. I always
Peace
say
and
take care
blessings,
of
y'all.
yourself and take care of each other because there's somebody's got to do it. I am my brother's keeper.